Hello everybody and welcome to a JV varsity doubleheader we have here tonight. Lorain taking on one of the best teams in the area in Garfield Heights. Very, very talented, number 2 in most polls in the area. And Lorain looking to scrap and see if they can get a win here. Starting off with JV, Lorain has had a very good JV record and roster throughout the season. And so is Garfield Heights. It's a talented team top to bottom. Joe Simpson going to be taking the tip for the Titans. He gets it, but deflected, and that'll be Garfield ball. Demarion Williams now with it, guarded by Julian Daniels. Williams in motion, hands it off. Corey Wilson now dumps it back over to Williams. And tough three, shot is up, air ball, no good. Simpson saves it. And now Daniels driving up court, looking for a lane here. He fakes, goes up with it, and nice. Layup and no, traveling violation called. Garfield Heights will get the ball back here. Caleb Urban to inbound. And then Devon Jackson to bring it up court, defended by Josh Evans. Jackson hands it off to Williams. Williams crossing over here, looking to find a lane. Throws a shot up. Shot's no good, but Garfield's able to get their own rebound. And the and one. That was Devon Jackson with the follow.
Good evening. Good evening, Parker. Joe.
How you doing, Jay?
I didn't get the 5:30 memo.
For the free throw is no good. Tipped up. Evans gets it now. Tides moving up the court quickly. Dumps it off. Motion here. Daniels with a pump fake. Drives in. And he gets it stripped away from him now. That's Williams bringing it up court. Open lane. Layup no good, but the offensive rebound goes to Garfield and Garfield again, and they throw up an air ball. And now Lorain looks like they have a lane in transition. Shot is up and good. To bring it to a 2-2 tie here early on. That was Xavion Everson with the layup. Devon Jackson now running point. Guarded by Evans, dumps it off. Urban within the high post. Flips it over, guarded by Evans here. Jackson driving in, layup is good.
Early on, the style is what Lorain needs to be successful in this game, but they've got to rebound.
They do have to rebound as Julian Daniels has a crossover move, drives in, layup, switched his body control, couldn't get it to go. Garfield recovers, and they're looking to get something going here in transition. Dump it off. Layup up and good from Caleb Urban. And a quick timeout called from Lorain, as it looks like Devon Williams will be checking into the game.
Well, Garfield Heights has a good size advantage right now. And Lorain has, in the early season, been successful getting out and running with the ball. But in order to do that, you got to press it. In order to press, you got to score.
Yep.
And two's not going to get it done. And am I missing something? Shouldn't it be 6-2?
I believe so. It was when you were walking in. I'm not sure if it was a scoreboard error or not. Yes, actually.
I mean, the last
5-2.
Well, I've got Jackson with 4 and Urban with 2.
Yeah.
It just made so
correct,
they missed a foul shot.
Evans inbounds. Williams running point now. Going to see a bit more of him as Avon Killeen is out for the time being. Normal starting point guard for JV. As Everson tries to cross over, hits it off his foot.
And that will prove to be, or could very well prove to be, a problem for Lorain, is without their chief ball handler.
Jackson bringing it up court here.
Sat at Cleveland Heights Tuesday with back issues.
Swinging it over. Jackson tries to flip one in. He does. Shot is up and good. That's Urban.
Nice cut. And the scoreboard appears to be frozen.
It very well may be. Devon Williams dumps it low post. Shot is up from Evans. Evans is good.
Big shot.
Jackson bringing it up court now, guarded by Evans this time. Tries to dump it off, and we have an official timeout here
Now the scoreboard says 10-5, and I believe it's 8-5. Okay, I may have been late, but I can do some math.
It is, yeah. Should be 8-5 as Luke Wilson looks to check into the game. Luke in, Simpson out. Jackson with the ball, throws it over Evans' head. Dumps it off. Corey Wilson with it now. Wilson sizing up Everson. Throws up a tough three. Shot is good.
Ooh.
Wow. Williams with a nice entry pass and blocked, but foul called. Looked like Corey Wilson got up there and just invaded his space on the way down.
Yep.
Glenn Jenkins to shoot 2. Did they call that jump shot a 2?
I thought it was a 3.
I did as well.
Well, we'll go with them this time. I just might have missed that. Come in late, and feel like I'm in a parallel universe.
Yeah. First free throw was good. Second one up, good as well. Cameron Smith back to Jackson, back to Smith. A little two-man action here. We're working it up court. Now Urban trying to go to work on Wilson. Throws a shot up, no good. Fighting for his own rebound. He doesn't get it, and we have a foul called.
It's going to be on Williams, I believe.
Loose ball foul. No.
Yeah.
We have 2 guys going to inbound the ball here. There we go. Was called on Williams. Thrown into Jackson. Jackson pump fakes. Driving his right. Throws up a shot. Tough shot. No good. Can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds, but that will be Garfield's ball.
You can see early on everything about what Garfield Heights is all about. Pound it on the ground and get it to the hole.
Yep.
Throw it up, and if you miss it, go get it.
See a lot more of that with Varsity tonight. Huge, huge roster. DeAndre Jones, one of the big kids they have on Varsity, 6'10".
Yeah. And that wasn't a big problem Tuesday in Cleveland Heights, who's not as big, but didn't have a one large player, but they had good overall size, and Lorain was able to rebound with them. Zone defense now for Garfield.
Everson throws it up, no good. Wilson there to get the rebound. He loses it, though. Urban bringing it up court. Guarded by Williams. Urban gets by him. Throws it up to man, wasn't paying attention. Back to Urban. Urban driving in here, loses the ball. Triple team, throws up a wild shot, no good. Lorain gets it back.
Good contest without fouling in there.
Evans dumps it off to Williams. Williams driving in, dumps it off to Glenn Jenkins. Jenkins' shot is good.
Nice give by Williams. Whoa.
Yeah, crossover move there by Tijon Lewis. Just kind of threw up a wild shot, got a little bit of an arm in his back there, but he'll head to the line and shoot too.
Evans got that foul.
Now, from a viewing perspective, because I did see a little bit of the Cleveland Heights game online, it felt a lot like Cleveland Heights was trying to push the pace there.
Oh,
as
yes.
Lorain was just, we're going to slow it down and grind it out.
And that's what the Varsity needed to do. And if anything, they just got away from them one time too many toward the end.
Kept it close until the last 2 minutes or so.
Right.
When it started to slide out of their control.
But you can see this team, they're going to get you in the half court, and they're going to move the ball until somebody can pound it and get to the hole.
Second free throw is good. Substitution. Jackson back in. Lewis out. Williams to bring the ball up court here.
Man-to-man pressure this time.
Williams guarded by Jackson. Trying to make something happen here. Dumps it off to Wilson. Wilson with it now. Moving cross court, throws it to Jenkins. Jenkins with it. A lot of ball movement here from the Titans. Williams picked up his dribble, almost lost in the pass to Everson. Everson now, and he loses it.
Yep. And that's what Garfield Heights wants to do to you in the half quarters. They want to heat you up and force you to play quicker than you used to playing and make mistakes like that.
Lewis back in. This time it's Corey Wilson out for the Bulldogs. Cameron Smith handling it here, guarded by Williams. Dumps it off to Jackson. Jackson, tough three. No good off the side of the rim, but Garfield's able to get their own rebound, but they throw it out of bounds. That'll be Lorain ball.
Garfield doesn't want to, they'll run when they can, but they're not necessarily push the pace, but they're going to play at a high rate of speed in the half court at both ends.
Williams with it now, trying to go to work here. Dumps off to Julian Daniels. Daniels' shot is up, rims out. And Glenn Jenkins there to follow it up and in.
Nice little set on the down screen there for Daniels.
Tough shot up, no good, but they're able to get their own rebound. Driving in now. Tough spin behind.
Throw it up and go get it. That's their game.
Yep. Williams able to get it and fouled there. And that was Demarion Williams that threw up the shot for Garfield.
Foul was on Smith.
Devon Williams with it, talented ball handler. Throws it over to Julian Daniels. Great shooter. Tough shot, throws it up and good. Back of the rim.
Nice and under control. That's what you want to see on a long distance shot, is a minimum of movement and under control.
Cameron Smith found the open man. That was Lewis, just airballed it.
He found the open space.
TJ Llanos lost it. Looked like he was looking for a blocking foul, but regardless, Garfield will get it back. Threw up a shot.
Tough catch when you catch it over the outside. You want to be facing the crowd in the middle when you turn up court.
Back to Daniels. Daniels driving in, spins, steps back, no good. Wilson there to follow it up.
Good
and
move.
Smith with it, trying to get something set up here. Calls for a screen, ignores it. Desmond McGriff with it now, dumps it back over to Lewis.
Titans have tightened up defensively.
Yep, Lewis looking for a play call here. Defended by Daniels.
Because that's the last thing Garfield Heights wants to do, is run a set play.
Yep, Williams went in the trap. And now we have a shot up, no good, but the follow is. And that'll end the first quarter with a score of Lorain 16, Garfield Heights 12. And we'll be back to you after this break.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see them do things that will help change the world. That'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
And we are back now. Correction on that final score update. It is 16 Lorain, 14 Garfield Heights. Jay, what'd you see in that first quarter?
Well, once Lorain started to get the ball off the defensive glass, they were in much better shape. Garfield Heights wants to get you into that half court, look for a driving lane. If not, throw it up and go get it.
Williams with an ill-advised shot, doesn't go. McGriff is blocked by Llanos.
Almost the first time Lorain didn't get back defensively.
Josh Evans checking in now. Williams out.
If you look out there, you see a size advantage to Garfield at almost every position.
Yep. Tough shot thrown up, no good. Wilson with the rebound. He finds his man, and Jenkins bring it up court now, across the timeline. Looking for Daniels, finds him. A little bit of handoff action there. Jenkins winds up with it, sizes up the defense, back to Daniels on the wing. Play call in from
this is Ohio.
Coach Graham.
Double screen coming across for your shooter right there.
Daniels throws up a tough shot, no good. Jenkins fighting for the rebound with McGriff. He doesn't get it. McGriff now bringing it up court, finds Jackson. Jackson throws it ahead, and then that will be Corey Wilson with the layup.
Secondary break that time, and again, got it to the hole.
Evans with it. Evans now found the spot, throws up the shot, no good, air ball. But the tip goes back to Jenkins, who throws it up in it.
Right place, right time.
Yep.
And for you young players, that's why you're told never to save it under your defensive basket.
Caleb Urban bringing it all the way up court, been playing the de facto center role. Gets his own rebound twice now. Tries to find the open man, he does, but good closeout by Josh Evans. Forcing Garfield Heights to slow down here. Jackson with it now, calling for a screen from Urban. He gets it, dumps it back to Urban. Urban throws up a three, no good.
And that's big right there, one and done.
Jenkins with it now. Guarded by Williams. Back to Evans. Great defense.
Spacing was really bad that possession for Lorain. Never got spread out.
Corey Wilson missed the layup after his steal. Slowing it down here. Finds McGriff. Loose ball. Back to McGriff now. Open three. No good. Long shots being long rebounds, and just Marion Williams just kind of handed the ball to Lorain there. Julian Daniels finds an open shot. No good. Can't get the shooter's roll there. Everson and Simpson waiting to check in for Lorain. As TJ Llanos with the intentional foul.
Was it on Llanos or was it 21? I guess they did call it on Llanos. I thought it might have been an illegal screen when he blew the whistle.
Could have been. I don't know. It kind of looked like if somebody yelled for get him out of the game without burning the timeout. But regardless, Caleb Smith throws up to Lewis with an acrobatic attempt there. Can't get it. Evans now takes a little bump from Smith.
Going to be out of bounds.
Never mind, yeah.
Well, it's very hard to force the ball down the sideline like that. That's a couple times they've been caught way out wide.
You're kind of hoping for the blocking foul there. As Llanos is called for the reach in there.
No basket. 20, yep. I believe he'll be the first player with 2 fouls.
Caleb Smith to inbound. Smith looking for Urban. Tipped by Simpson. Now Williams in the front court. Driving it up. Dumps it back to Evans. Evans spin, he lost it. And now Caleb Smith with transition opportunity.
Whoa.
looks like he just kind of...
Somebody clipped the heel there.
Yeah. And he's down.
Somebody clipped the heel there. Totally inadvertent. Just stay down, young man. Let the trainers get you. I'm not sure who they called the foul on. Is there a grip? No, we don't. I'm going to guess that it might have been Joseph Simpson. Now, I can't believe... Okay, they're talking this over. I can't believe that they're talking about possibility of an intentional foul when...
Yeah, it was just...
There's no NBA breakaway foul.
No.
I don't know. I found it in my career that the longer time the officials have to talk something over, the more creative they become.
Corey Wilson looking to check in for Smith.
Michi Johnson, the coach, out talking to the officials as much as checking on his player.
Up on his own free will there.
That's good. Take him right into the training room and get a better look at it. And the Cleveland Heights, or the Garfield Heights trainer, as well as Tracy Menges from Lorain. They are going to call that an intentional foul. That, as I said, oh no. No, they're not. They had to designate a shooter.
Yep. Okay.
Because of the injury. And they designated one who's not on the roster. This is number 5.
Shot is up. No good. Off the front of the rim. Second one, no good. Rebound by Everson. Gets it to Williams. Williams looking to get going here. Jump stop. Shot is good.
Oh, the mid-range game. Nice body control there. Now the Titans in a zone.
Urban with it down low. No, excuse me. Number 5. Blocked by Joe Simpson. Corey Wilson couldn't get it all the way up.
Travel. When you've got somebody like Joe Simpson behind you who's a shot blocker, and you're the opposite block in that zone, you have to get in front of that man, knowing that you have help behind.
Everson with it now.
Nice cut.
Beautiful pass, but Evans unable to connect on the layup. Corey Wilson bringing it up court for Garfield. Up, and
Well,
it looks like Simpson got a hand on it.
And he got a hand on the rebound, too.
Everson looking to make something happen here. And we have a
offensive
foul called there.
On Everson. So that'll be 1 and 1 for, no, you can't have, not an offensive foul.
Yeah. But next foul will be a 1 and 1.
Okay. Okay. That was just practice for the next one. It was an offensive foul, but as such, you don't. That's okay. It's a learning experience here, too.
It is JV level. As Wilson with it again. Guarded by Evans. Dumps it over to Lewis. Lewis looking for one of his bigs. He throws it cross court. Demarion Williams back to Lewis. Looks like Garfield's trying to get something set here, but now Williams dumps it to Urban. Urban throws one up, no good. Janos not able to handle the rebound, but he saves it in. Williams throws it ahead to Evans. Evans finds Janos back to Williams.
See this. That was good decision. The Titans pushed it and didn't have anything, and rather than taking a contested shot, they're going to run some offense, or are they?
Nope, Everson has it ripped away from him by Caleb Urban. Now Urban trying to take it the other way, misses it off the bottom of the rim. Everson loses it. The mysterious number 5 tries to dump it off to Urban, who misses the layup. Now Williams with it in transition. He takes it up himself, and that one's blocked.
A little bit of gimme that there.
By Demarion Williams.
The pace of this game is where the Titans want it to be.
Yep. Lorain still with a 4-point advantage here with 1:41 to go in the second. Williams. Looking for Llanos, didn't have him. Hits Julian Daniels. Daniels getting doubled here. Good ball movement. Evans throws up a 3-0.
Nice effort.
Llanos dived out to save it, but got himself caught on top of the ball there.
Who's that man with the camera down there?
Who is that guy? Jaden Morales. Recent Kent State graduate Jaden Morales.
Yep.
Demarion Williams now. Dumps it off the 5. Blocked by Luke Wilson. Now Devon Williams bringing it up court, spins around, throws it to Llanos behind him, gets it back to Williams. Good ball movement. Daniels with an open look, and no good.
But that's great offense. Get the ball reversed under control.
Evans tried to take a charge. He couldn't get the call there. Garfield cut the lead down to 2.
That was number 1, who's also not on the roster.
Evans loses it, dives on it, and we have a timeout called from Lorain.
Saved the possession.
Yep. Not 100% sure he had a possession of the ball to call timeout there, but,
okay.
you know.
Hey, Lorain City School safety motto: if you see something, say something. Share safety concerns with any school employee or adult. Call Safer Schools Ohio hotline, 844-SAFER-OH or 844-723-3764, or text the Lorain Police tip line at 440-204-2555. If you see something, say something.
35.5 to go here in the first half.
It's been a fun half.
Yeah.
And it's been a fun quarter for a 4-4 quarter.
Yeah. Tightly contested for sure.
A lot of action and nothing's happening. You had 16-14 at the first quarter break, and now it's 4-4. But it's been a fun 4-4, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, as Williams has it now. Guarded.
Will go into their little half-court delay.
Evans with it, back to Williams, trying to cut down time here for the last shot of the half.
It's interesting that they're using Luke Wilson. Oh, don't jump up in the air, pass the ball.
And
it's going to be Garfield's ball.
Yeah.
Saved it to Williams, who was standing out of bounds. Garfield will get it.
14 seconds left in the half. Corey Wilson to inbound. Finds Devon Jackson. Throws up a tough 3, and he hits it.
Wow. 7 for him.
Now Williams bringing it up court. Throws it over to Julian Daniels. 2 seconds, 1 second. He's got to throw it up, and shot is no good. Quick turn of events there for Lorain, trying to cut time down, and they end up turning it over, and Garfield with a tough 3.
Yep, good half of action, though, and fun game.
Yeah, very fun game. Hopefully a preview for what we're seeing in Varsity in about 2 quarters. So, heading into the half, score is Garfield Heights 21 and Lorain 20. We will be back to you after this short break.
not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won. We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back to the third quarter of this JV matchup. And after a low-scoring but very fun second quarter, what did you see, Jay?
Well, Titans did a nice job after the early burst controlling the defensive glass. And early on, Garfield Heights was running their throw it up and go get it offense to perfection. And Lorain did a much better job stopping that. And offensively, Lorain got a little bit more comfortable. Lorain in his zone to start.
Demarion Williams with it. Throws it low, tipped out by Simpson. Corey Wilson able to get it back. Now Daniels fighting for it. He gets in transition, layup up and good.
And that was a nice layup. Got himself under control.
Talented young player. Younger brother of Jordan Daniels, last year's varsity player.
Pass.
Yeah, Demarion Williams throws it up, air ball, but Corey Wilson able to follow it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. Williams with 8, looking for 9 at the line.
Shot no good. Simpson fighting for the rebound. And looks like a loose ball foul called.
21.
Caleb Urban. Evans throwing it in. Finds Jenkins. Jenkins guarded by Williams. Williams with some tough defense. Got to hurry up here. Finds Evans. Evans going to try to work it up. And he stepped out of bounds. That'll be Garfield's ball.
I think he actually dribbled it out of bounds. The sidelines are not your friend against the press. You want to get wide, but you don't want to get all the way to the sideline. We used to say run outside the volleyball court.
Devon Jackson with it now.
Because you want to be able to turn to the middle. Nice entry. Double dribble.
Shot is up from Jackson, and that's good.
Wow. He's first one in double figures with 10.
Reach and foul called on Corey Wilson there, trying to steal it away from Josh Evans on the inbounds.
If the Titans are smart, this press will work to their advantage.
Everson loses it, gets it back. Guarded by McGriff. McGriff reaching, no call. Now doubled.
And gets the forearm.
Ref's letting them play quite a bit here, which actually is working to Garfield's advantage given their size. Everson with a nice crossover move. He dumps it off to Daniels. Daniels finds Evans. Evans fakes, goes up. Shot no good. Simpson unable to control the rebound there, but it goes back to Evans.
There would have been nothing wrong with Evans stopping and taking a 10-footer there.
Everson loses it. He's trying to get the foul call. Now Williams with it. Titans with a good job to slow him down in transition there.
Right, make him play half court.
Jackson throws up a shot, rims out. Urban there for the rebound, and foul.
On the ground.
On the ground, yep.
They could have called that on 21.
Yeah, offensive foul called there for Caleb Urban.
Can't say I saw it.
I can agree with you there. Simpson out, Luke Wilson in. Titans got bailed out there.
See, the whole Simpson thing is quite a conundrum there. You know, you want to make sure you play him for next year, but you've also got to realize that he's only got 11 games in his season.
Yep.
So you've got to, I don't know, how many have they played? Any idea? Because it's different than the varsity.
I believe it's close.
Because they got snowed out. Well, while we think about that, did you know that by 6th grade, chronic absenteeism, the missing of 2 or more days per month, is a leading indicator that a student will drop out of high school? Attendance counts every day, my friend Sivo Okendo says.
I apologize, Sivo being the face of chronic absenteeism. It brought me much joy. Love Sivo if he's watching. So the other interesting thing here tonight with Joe Simpson and his playing, and from your perspective here, we've seen him mostly on JV with a little bit of time here and there on varsity. Do you think that was a decision based on his development or just a team standpoint decision?
I think it was more a team standpoint than it was anything else. You're kind of at the mercy of the rule. Mm-hmm. You've got to finish your season as strong as you can, and if you're missing a vital part of that, you had to go into it realizing that this guy's going to be out for the second half of the year, whether, it's not about injury at that point. That's it.
There we go. And Everson with it now. Dumps it off. Jenkins, layup is good.
Nicely done. Started with Luke Wilson facing the middle of the court and getting the ball up into an open area.
Now Jenkins with it again in transition. Behind the back move. And foul called. He got triple teamed down there. Low close to the basket looking for Josh Evans. Fouls on Urban.
That's where you've got, as the ball handler, where somebody on either side of you want to stop at an elbow and make the defense make a decision. It's a 3-on, not a 2-on.
Daniels throws it up, but good ball movement. Everson follows his own shot, and we have a jump ball called. Urban got a hand on it. Daniels to inbound. Throws it up to Everson. Everson throws it to Jenkins. Everson on a cut. Tries for an acrobatic finish, and he gets hacked.
Let's see if they're going to call this a shooting foul. Okay, they did. Good.
Yep, so he's at the line.
I was afraid they were going to say he was trying to pass it to Luke.
First shot's good. We're going to tie the game up here. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Second shot up and good.
Nice stroke. 4 for Everson now.
Devon Jackson throws it up court. Wilson with it. Free throw jumper, no good. But Garfield Heights comes back up with it. Wilson with it now. Dumps it off to Jackson. Looking for the screen, he gets it. Deep 3 from Williams is no good, but Garfield there to follow. That was Cameron Smith. Knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Garfield's ball.
I think Luke got a piece of that one, but we got to get the we don't want to start like what happened the first 3 minutes of the game where it was volleyball. Okay, I was going to say they're in an overload. They had 6 for a minute there.
Inbound pass to Jackson. Going to work on Evans, driving in, throws up a tough little hook shot there, and he hits it.
That's just good offense, not bad defense. That's bad offense.
Lewis with it.
Got to go to the ball.
Evans steals it back, throws it up court to Llanos. Llanos goes up for it. Layup no good, but we have a foul called.
Interesting.
So Llanos will head to the line to shoot 2.
Look at the foul situation now. They had 2 fouls at the half. Garfield Heights already has Lorain in the bonus for the remainder of the game. So this, a lot of this game, as close as it is going to be decided right there.
First shot, good.
Titans down to 2 timeouts. Is that accurate?
I'm not sure.
I know they've used 2, but they used 1 to save a possession and 1 to break momentum in the first half as they split that pair. Uh-oh, leak out.
But Evans steals it back,
Titans got a break because
throws it to Wilson. Wilson throws down his arm. Offensive foul, yeah. Wrong sport.
I'm not sure he was set. There's just Big Luke is just so big and strong.
I saw a little arm extension there. The guy went flying.
I like the aggressiveness.
Jackson defended by Llanos. Jackson finds a lane, just kind of throws it up. Lorain gets it. Everson gets it poked away. Wilson there, right place, right time, finds Daniels. Daniels now driving in. He goes up, throws it above his head, no good. And Jenkins ends up getting fouled.
He shot that not to get it blocked rather than to make it.
Daniels to the bench.
To be honest, once he jumped up in the air, he had to do something with it.
Yeah. Jenkins to shoot. A 1-and-1 here. And now the Titans only 2 fouls away from the double bonus.
Wow.
First one, good.
You know the key to good foul shooting for a team? Getting good foul shooters to the line.
Yep, that works. That helps out quite a bit. Second one, no good, but Llanos chases after it. He gets the rebound. Evans with it now.
I noticed how good the Cavs are from the line when Donovan Mitchell shoots 15 a game.
Yeah. Williams with it.
Play for the double screen.
Just loses it there, and Lewis goes up for it. Just. What did you see there?
I saw too much playing around too close to half court.
Yeah.
They called a set play, and you couldn't have made a pass from where he was to begin with, and everything was too far out.
Evans found Llanos on the cut.
Oh, he got clobbered from behind.
Couldn't convert, and then that'll send Jenkins back to the line.
No, they just called it out of bounds.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, he got rear-ended there pretty good.
Josh Evans to inbound. Throws it up to Llanos. Caught it like a receiver there. Evans loses it. Now Williams bringing it up court. Kind of floats it behind his back for McGriff. And they find the open man. Shot is up and good. Corey Wilson for 3.
11 for him now in the game. The lead's 5, biggest it's been in a while. Titans need a good possession here, which means they've got to, they've got to make some foul shots.
Everson waiting to check back in.
Evans 1-and-1. Center rest, it must be for the shooter.
First one rattles in.
Okay.
Joe Simpson also waiting to check in here. Simpson in, Wilson out.
He should come. Evans will go out on a make. Everson waiting. Nicely done. That was a big, big possession for the Titans. Don't want to lose contact. That's what happened to the Varsity at Cleveland Heights. They answered every run but the last one.
Entry pass stolen by Jenkins. Now Williams bringing it up court. Finds Llanos. Llanos with it now, trying to make something happen. Guarded by Smith. Dumps it off to Jenkins. Jenkins driving in. Right hand throws one up. No good. Spins out Simpson. Tip is no good. And now he'll go up with it and hits it. I'm taller than you and I jump higher than you.
That was a bad possession offensively in that we just kept the ball over on one side of the court and never made him defend the whole thing.
Shot up, no good.
Nice leak.
Llanos saves it back in bounds to Everson. Finds Simpson up and in.
With the two-hander. 6-point run after they went down by 5. Joseph Simpson made that dunk look easy.
Yeah. Smith stolen by Simpson. Simpson throws it up court. Janos, free lane, and in.
Maybe more impressive than the dunk was that. Getting the ball out ahead.
Under a minute left in the third. Titans with a 3-point lead and all the momentum on their side.
Yeah, 8 in a row now for Lorain.
Williams tries to pass it, loses it into the backcourt, and we have a foul called.
Our Williams going to follow their Williams. He's just a little bit out of control there. Titans really have had a nice answer for that 5-point lead.
There's some players in my mind that when you sub them into the game, you're telling them to go cause havoc. And Devon Williams for Lorain is one of those players in a perfect world. But he's had to step up tonight, take on a bigger role than he normally would with Killian being out.
Yep.
Williams defending.
Hot. Whistle.
Shot no good.
23. It's going to be on the floor, I think.
It'll be Robert Boyd.
Yep. All in all, not a bad give. That time, Joseph got caught outside.
Shot no good. Simpson went for it, and they said it went off of him.
Yep.
Out of bounds. That will be Garfield Heights ball with 27 seconds left now in the third. Shot up, no good. Simpson with the rebound. Finds Janos. Janos pushes it up court to Everson, who got bumped. He'll head to the line.
Yeah. And that's going to be 2 shots.
Wow. Don't normally see a team spending the entire fourth quarter in the double bonus, but here we are.
Yep. And it can be good and it can be bad. You got to make them.
First one, good. And the second one up and in.
Good as well.
Lewis with it now, guarded by Everson. Calls for the screen, doesn't use it, and Everson steals it. Titans with 6 seconds. They find Williams. Williams goes up, and that's blocked. Robert Boyd there with the follow and in.
Look at that run. 12 straight to answer the quarter.
And that'll put the Titans up 40-33 headed into the fourth. And we'll be back to you after this break.
What do you wish for? A nice life? Nice things? Or do you wish for something more? A sense of purpose? Do you wish to discover a cure? To write code that cracks an unsolvable question? To further our exploration into space? Or to invent something that changes everything right here on Earth? Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
And now we're back for the fourth quarter after a very, very fun, exciting, and a great momentum-boosting third quarter for the Lorain Titans. What did you see there?
Well, they just answered. They got down 33-28, and Joseph Simpson with a couple of game-changing plays defensively and then a dunk offensively. And 12 in a row to end the quarter is what I saw.
As we have a reach and foul called.
That's 2 shots.
And Williams will head to the line for 2. Huge role tonight for Williams. Stepped up in Avon Killian's absence, has been handling the ball pretty much the entire game and been doing very well with it.
Again there, I'd like to see him a pace or two to the inside where he's got an opportunity to go. You're able to be cut off on that sideline a little too easily. You'd like to run your break from the middle of the court, but
first no good. Joe Simpson, TJ Llanos, Williams, Everson, and the free safety is Luke Wilson.
This is about as big as Lorain can get.
Yeah. Llanos, you can see anywhere from 3 to 5. Simpson's obviously a center, and you'll usually see Luke playing center, but
that's okay. It's the zone, so it makes it the matchups.
Traveling violation called. Simpson got in front of him, and Devon Jackson just kind of stuttered his step. Llanos running up to inbound. Finds Wilson.
Oops.
Wilson looking for something here. He finds Williams off his hands. Throws it up court to Everson. Everson dumps it off. Simpson up, and he dunks it in. 2 dunks tonight for Joe Simpson. Now Lewis with a nice pump fake. He throws it cross court now. Williams driving in, throws it up. Shot altered by Joe Simpson. Simpson with the rebound. And he just a little bit too hard for Everson there.
You saw the influence on both sides. The pass on the drive, Simpson, the player thought better of the shot because Simpson was there, and then he altered the one on the far side.
Williams with it now. Jackson throws up a deep 3, and he hits it.
Well, that'll break the run. Titans had gone 15-0 to end the third quarter and start the fourth quarter. Lead down to 7 from a game-high 10.
Timeout called by Michi Johnson, Garfield Heights junior varsity coach.
And what a strange game. It started out like we weren't going to handle Garfield Heights' size and athleticism, and once we settled in, we have played. I'm going to say that this is the best I've seen the JVs look. And I was there Tuesday night, and honestly, they didn't handle Cleveland Heights' length and speed like they are tonight. So something was learned, and they grew a little bit in the 3 days.
Same 5 for the Titans. Llanos to inbound, finds Everson. Everson looking up court, spins, takes it on the inside. That one's poked away off the foot of Garfield Heights.
One of the things, you're not a point guard, I understand. One of the things you want to do in a man-to-man situation like that is let everybody else clear out. He actually dribbled himself into a double team there.
Llanos throws it to Everson, who throws up a wild shot. No good. Rebound Jackson. He's fighting for it. Foul called. With Everson, you see a lot. The traits are all there.
Yeah.
But the shot selection, once he gets inside the paint, can be a little bit all over the place.
And that's a young player not wanting to get a shot blocked.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it gets blocked, if it doesn't go in. You've got to shoot the shot to go in.
Lewis misses off the side of the backboard. Now Everson with it in transition.
And that was a charge from half court on.
Yep. Got his feet set. Now Garfield Heights 2 fouls away from a 1-and-1. 1 foul, excuse me.
That was set up for the Euro, and he went inside instead.
Josh Evans checks in. Jackson dumps it off to Williams. Williams calling for a screen from Urban. Simpson denies. Jackson going to work here. Urban throws up the shot. No good. Contested by Simpson. And the save attempt.
It'll be Lorain's ball.
Doesn't work.
Out of bounds, I think he was out of bounds before he saved it.
TJ Llanos trying to inbound it here. Throws it over to Williams. Williams bringing it up court. Williams
ridden up court.
And we had a foul called there. He'll head to the line and shoot two.
Number 4. Their Williams got our Williams. You know, Parker, especially in a JV game with 5 minutes to go here, or a little less, these two-shot fouls are going to determine this game.
Yep.
Because they will foul you when you make them play defense.
First one, no good.
One of 3 now for Williams in the quarter. Oh, there's a violation. Okay. It's interesting. Probably should have let him shoot it in case he missed it.
Second one is good.
Said it didn't matter. 8 points now, the lead.
Smith dumps it off. Good ball movement here. Finds Williams. Williams in the corner. Shot rims out. And that's going to be a Lorain ball after some jostling for possession there. Corey Wilson unable to control it for Garfield. Evans with it now, reaching in. Good to find Williams. Gets to Llanos in the corner. Llanos throws it in to Williams. Tries to save it. He does. Finds Wilson.
And we go right back to that side. Reverse the ball, fellas.
Williams gets bumped trying to catch the ball. He'll head to the line and shoot 2 more.
That's at least 4 on number 2.
Yeah, Cameron Smith.
And Michi Johnson with a lot of contact under the basket the last possession for Garfield. He's wondering where his is. There
First
you
one,
go.
Good.
Third trip to the line this quarter. It's the first time he's made the first one. So let's see if he can keep it going. String them together here a little bit.
And second one is no good.
I guess he's just up. That's going to be out of bounds on the guy on the floor. That's the official pointed to him.
That will be, oh goodness, as Corey Wilson looking to inbound here. 9-point lead for the Titans, about halfway through the fourth quarter. Urban bringing it up court. Pulls it out of the paint. Smith now trying to find a lane. Wilson dumps it off. Urban layup, no good. Smith there to get the rebound and reach-in foul called on Josh Evans. So now it'll be a 1-and-1 for Garfield.
Yep.
Should be, yeah. Lewis waiting to check in. Looks like it'll be Corey Wilson headed out.
See the shooter?
Saves it, threw it into Simpson's chest. Scrum for the ball on the ground. Everybody's diving. Bodies falling all over the floor.
Whistle. That's a football scrum.
Yep.
That's a football scrum. I think we're going to I think Garfield Heights got a timeout.
Yeah. TJ Llanos got a little fired up down there. Made sure he came up with the ball.
You know, that's where with 2 timeouts, Lorain didn't want to waste one where you might need it down the stretch. Did you know that students in preschool, kindergarten, and first grade who miss more than 2 days per month are less likely to read at grade level by the 3rd grade? Students who cannot read at grade level by the 3rd grade are 4 times more likely than proficient readers to drop out of high school. Attendance counts every day. Be there or be square. Get in school.
Absolutely. Oh, Lord knows what Beth's saying down there.
That is talking about the shirt that you have on. So it'll be Garfield Heights ball at center court following a timeout that leaves them with 3. Lorain with 2 and a 9-point lead.
Lewis to inbound. Marion Williams looks like he'll be receiving it.
I hope Simpson's not down too long because he's definitely a game changer.
Williams guarded by Evans. Driving in, throws one up. And that'll be a foul called.
Evans was the unfortunate recipient of that. I think he ran into his teammate.
Yeah.
And now Garfield Heights in the 1-and-1.
First shot, good.
Nice stroke. 3 in the game for Williams.
You know, by their reaction on that, that might have been a shooting foul. Nobody moved.
Yeah, you could be right.
Second shot in. Cuts the lead down to 7, making sure it's manageable here for Garfield head down the stretch. Evans with it.
Let him get out of the way.
Finds Jenkins. Jenkins pulls it back out.
That's a good decision. We are so left-handed as a team. We want to start it over there every time.
Williams gets it. Man went for the steal, couldn't get it. Back to Williams. Jackson guarding him. Throws it over to Wilson. Wilson double, then we got a foul called. Michi Johnson headed down the sideline in disgust.
I think it was more in terms of I don't need to hurt my team with a technique. That's a foul out. Let's see who that is.
Looks to be Corey Wilson.
Yep, who's going to end with 11 points, their second leading scorer in the game.
Cameron Smith back in the game, and he's got to be getting close to a foul out, too.
Oh, yeah, he's got 6 or 8.
Wilson.
Ooh, big Luke.
Yeah, no good.
Big Luke got a little too much offhand in that one. That's better.
Yep, second one is good.
You could see it when he let it go that he corrected. 8-point lead.
Smith gives it to Jackson. Jackson back over to Smith. Smith top 3, hits the top of the backboard, but Lewis is there with the follow.
There's the offensive rebound that helped them so much in the first half, and then a turnover.
Shot is up, no good. Scrum for it, out of bounds, and that'll be Lorain's ball.
Titans get a break there. Now they got to take care of it.
Now these are those moments where you really do miss Avon Killian.
Truthfully, I miss Joseph Simpson more.
I miss Joseph Simpson too. Janos bring it up court.
That's it, and down the right
to Jenkins,
side.
to Williams, back over to Evans. Wilson with it, driving in. Inadvertent man down. Has loose ball. Jenkins comes back up with it.
No hurry. It's a 2-possession game.
Williams, a wild pass.
Threw it toward the cheerleaders.
Over Jenkins' head, and he's headed to the bench, and he knows it. Everson back in the game now. Soon Josh Evans will take over the point guard role.
You know, at the beginning of the game, the officials make a big deal out of having your shirt tucked in, fellas, before the 5 Titans.
Urban.
Nice ball fake.
But he misses the layup.
And then went and got it and made it. Was that 21 or 11 that made that?
That was 21, Caleb Urban.
Okay. That's a big run there. That's 6 in a row for Garfield. So the Titans now it's a ball game.
And as you mentioned, I mean, no Joe Simpson there is tough.
Yep.
I mean, he was affecting every single play, especially on the defensive end. I mean, whether it was just from his presence or getting up there, blocking a shot, forcing a adjustment.
Well, on the press break, too, he's an easy inbound.
Yep.
To throw it up to him. So we'll see what they come out with, but Titans are shooting 2 shots. They have the arrow in their favor. Each team with 2 timeouts left as we reset. Good news about our school. Like, follow, and subscribe up for updates, pictures, videos, and more. Lorain Schools on Facebook, at LCS_TV20 on Twitter, or search Lorain TV20 on YouTube. And once again, that Facebook, Lorain Schools TV20. Spectrum channel 1025 on your cable television dial. I guess it's not a dial anymore, on your cable television remote.
I don't even think people have cable television anymore, Jay.
I do.
I don't. As Janos is to inbound it.
I need to have 24/7 Law and Order channel.
As Everson has it now.
We got away with an over and back. We didn't need to shoot that.
No, not now. Only up with 4. Garfield with the ball.
Going the wrong way. It just, we got it inbounds and we went too fast. And that's what pressure's designed to do, not necessarily to steal the ball, although that can be a good side effect. Make you play faster than you're comfortable.
Jackson with a deep 3, no good. Wow. Evans able to get the rebound. Loose ball on the floor. And a timeout from Lorain.
We didn't have possession.
No.
There was nowhere to go with the dribble there. Turn and see what you have before you dribble the basketball. You're dribbling into trouble. And I'm not sure. I think Lorain got a little bit of a break.
Yep.
Hey, come watch our Titans compete. Lorain Schools residents 65 and older can receive a free season sports pass. The pass can be used at all home sporting events. That for the winter is basketball, girls basketball, wrestling. For more info, contact the athletic department, 440-830-4008. Brian Corey will get you all set up. So the Titans need a solid possession.
Yes.
A basket would be really important, but they need to make Garfield Heights play defense, because I think Garfield Heights is in a little bit of a we need the ball now mode.
Yep.
And I think if you get it inbounds, you can make a mistake. Now here's where you'd like to have a big to run out.
Yep.
Somebody is going to run out. Now if
Evans with it now, bring it up court, throws it to Everson. Everson layup, no good. Didn't need to go that fast, man.
Just didn't need the shot.
As layup on the other side, no good. Scrum for the loose ball, saved back in. Luke Wilson has it, and Evans is fouled.
And that's a break. That's a break.
Demarion Williams with the foul.
Well, they called that foul on 1, and it's not on 1.
Oh,
it's
excuse
on
me.
4.
Don't think there is a 1.
Simpson at the scorer's table will come in on the second shot. First one was short, didn't use his legs. Simpson for Wilson. Interesting. I like liked them both, but I thought the lineup was very effective when they were both in.
Especially with the zone look.
Second shot, no. Rebound. Oof.
Urban gets it. Pushes it up course to Jackson. Jackson now trying to go to work. He dumps it off, and the Titans catch a break. Wow, Demarion Williams unable to hold the pass, and the ball floats out of bounds. And Simpson is out of the game.
Wilson for Simpson for offense.
Llanos with it now, and
pass the ball like you were talking.
And Smith. Couldn't get a hold of it. Almost caught it.
The hand grenade pass almost bit him there. There was no need to throw that hook pass.
Titans are scrounging to hold on to a 4-point lead here. Wilson gets it. He throws it back to Llanos. Llanos throws it up to Evans. Evans. And Everson's able to come up with it. Ball was floating there. Everson tries to throw it off the foot of Urban, and that'll be a free layup. And now a 2-point lead for Lorain as Everson finds Llanos. Llanos throws it to Evans, excuse me.
Got to win. In order to win, you got to learn. That's double dribble. I thought so too.
26 seconds left, 2-point lead.
I had the same call.
And everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
You got to learn to handle pressure, young fellas. That's why we play these games. It's nice to win now, but you got to learn to deal with this to play at the next level.
Lewis throws it to Williams. Williams with it now. Williams takes a deep three, no good. Rebound goes to Garfield. Lewis now driving in, jump stop, throws it up, no good. Everson with it. And a foul called. Everson will head to the line to shoot 2 with 11.8 remaining.
That's the guy you wanted at the line.
And Simpson going to check back in.
Come in on the second shot.
Shot is up. No good.
Didn't elevate.
Simpson, Llanos, Everson, Jenkins, and Evans are the 5 for Lorain.
This is a big one.
Shot is up and good.
Timeout, Lorain. 5 out of 6 for Everson in the fourth quarter. Big.
Yeah.
So 11.8 seconds. This isn't the NBA. You don't have time to get, you can't call timeout and advance the ball.
Right.
You don't get, and that was Lorain's timeout, by the way. Lorain is now out of timeouts. So Garfield Heights has got to run something for a 3.
Now you'd expect to see Devon Jackson shooting it here, number 11.
I like seeing what the Garfield Heights coaches are pulling aside, trying to decide what they're going to do before they go into the huddle. Because they can always call another timeout if they want.
Yeah.
You've got 11 seconds and 2 times out. Titans are talking defense. Hey, while we're thinking about it, help for students and families, all kinds of issues, the wraparound system of care, mental health, health care, crisis response, trauma-specific treatments, legal services, behavior management, substance abuse, parenting groups, home visits, social and child welfare services, youth and family education. Email help@lorainschools.org. 440-830-HELP, H-E-L-P 4357, that is. If you need something, we want to be here for you. So the
Garfield did not call another timeout. They just gave themselves an extra 20 seconds and heard the horn a couple extra times there. See what they drew up here. Have to go the length of the court, as James mentioned.
No point in guarding the inbounder here. No. Okay.
Lewis with it, bringing it up court. Finds Williams. Williams dumps it off to Lewis.
He's
He's deep. 3 seconds. He's taking it way, way back. No good. And that'll end it. The Titans escape and get away with one there in a 47-44 victory. And Jay, you know what I want to do? I want to give Joe Simpson his flowers.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job by the Titans there at the end. 16 in the first quarter, 20 in the third quarter for 36, and then only 11 in the second and fourth.
Excuse us, we will be having a ceremony here.
Athletics and our community. In fact, this year they provided the entire youth basketball and wrestling programs with premium custom uniforms. If it was not for this generous contribution, our parents and families would have had to pay for these uniforms out of their own pockets at a cost of over $10,000. Please give a round of applause as we recognize the fantastic program given to our community by Joyce Buick GMC. Thank you, and go Titans! Ladies and gentlemen, your Lorain High Titans! Lorain High School and Garfield High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and by a concept of conduct and competition with member schools. The athletes in this game are friendly rivals while playing in the years. All attendants are reminded that proper sporting behavior is expected at all times. The officials assigned this game have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and Lake Erie League Conference. The game officials for tonight are Joseph Miller, Tom Cusick, and Eric Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an amazing country and enjoy freedoms like no other. With that, we ask that you honor America and all those who have served and sacrificed to make our country a better place. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the playing of our national anthem by the Lorain Titans Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Ted Terhune and the presentation of the colors by the Lorain High Junior ROTC Cadet Color Guard. Tonight's color guard consists of Cadet Marrero, Cadet Mados, Cadet Mosier, and Cadet Sexton. Thank you.
And welcome aboard now to this varsity matchup, Garfield Heights and Lorain. Garfield Heights, the consensus #1-2 team in Northeast Ohio with 3 extremely talented players 100% deep roster, and a Lorain team that recently took Cleveland Heights the distance. Wasn't able to get the job done, but matched up pretty well against them.
You know, Tommy Ben, this first kid that they're, I swear, I coached against Garfield Heights up until 2014, but I swear Tommy Ben was there then. It just seems like he's been there forever.
Football player, basketball player. Football is his main sport, but very talented. As we see Calvin Little Jr., who is the transfer from St. Ignatius, multiple Division I offers. And then there comes Marcus Johnson, one of the most hyped freshmen in the state of Ohio. Been getting D1 offers since 6th grade, finally getting his first taste of varsity action. The coach's son. I believe his youngest son just graduated at Detroit University. DeAndre Jones is well for Garfield Heights as Lorain starts to introduce their starting lineup.
As we look at Lorain's starting lineup, DeAndre Jones is going to be a problem.
Yes, he is. Jones, 6'9", every bit of it, can jump out of the gym. Starting to pick up some traction in recruiting circles. Very, very talented, playing out of his mind this year. Transfer from Warrensville Heights.
Here's the guy that's going to have to deal with it. Quickly becoming the glue that holds this type of team. 2 great games in the last 10 days against Elyria and then against Cleveland Heights. Christian Ruiz is quickly becoming the man that the Titans need to add to their strong card.
Fighting that for a long time now, showing those flashes of freshman. He just worked his way up, dragged his way up. The height never came, but the talent, the fundamentals, the ability is all there for Christian Ruiz. Like Kimbrough as well in the starting lineup. We'll see which one draws the Jones card to start the game off.
Interestingly enough, as the officials were announced, I can't remember his first name, Mr. Garcia, right there in center court. He was at Cleveland Heights on Tuesday.
I didn't see that.
And State Representative Joe Miller down there doing a little anointing.
Kimbrough, Jones, the Titans, you assume it's Jones.
Always a fun time when you get together with Garfield Heights.
First season, I believe, ever under Sonny Johnson. Last year was under 500. Retooled and came back, and now they're one of the best teams in the area.
They went into the portal deep.
That they did.
Yeah. Micah hit it on the way up. He got away with that in Cleveland Heights. It was barely out of the official's hand, and we had the ball.
Jones easily wins a tip, and that'll be Marcus Johnson with the ball, guarded by DJ Pettis, one of the best defenders Lorain has to offer. Kicks it over to Little, and that one falls out of bounds off the hands of Jermaine Marshall, one of the seniors returning from last year. Pettis draws first point guard duties here, guarded by Johnson, kicks it over to Howard. Howard to Killian. Christian Ruiz hit the ground there. Wonder what happened there.
I didn't see. All I heard him hit.
Tight defense finds Howard. Howard jump shot up, no good. Rebound into Little's hands. And then he brings it up court, kicks it out. And they find Jones. Jones 3 is no good. Rebound into the hands of Marshall. Shot no good. Traveling violation.
Okay, now, just like the first game, got a rebound. One and done is imperative. Now it's going to be a little bit of an asset if the 6'9" Jones is going to wing-wang up some threes.
Yep. Well, I mean, on top of the 6'9" Jones, you have 1, 2, 3 kids who are 6'5" and above.
Yep. No, they outsize Lorain at every position.
Similar to JV, but Lorain was able to grind out the win there.
So did Cleveland Heights on Tuesday, for that matter.
Howard Guerrero kicks it over to Pettis. Can't corral it, goes to the bench.
Marcus Johnson got a hand in there.
Little to inbound it. Tommy Ben with it now.
The ubiquitous Tommy Ben.
Johnson guarded by Pettis. Pettis staying tight to him. Kicked over across the court. Ben with it now. Throws up a shot. No good. Jones couldn't corral it. It'll be Lorain ball.
Titans got a break there, but it was a cut across the face in the lane there. You do not want to let them get the ball that deep. They'll just play volleyball till it goes in.
Pettis guarded by Johnson.
Timing on that set was a little bit off. And Sonny's yelling for 5, and he's probably right.
Pettis throws one up.
Pettis with the got to shoot, got to do something with the shot.
And that's Little bringing it down court, trying to find his man low. Can't.
Whoa,
Jones
whoa, whoa, whoa.
With a traveling violation. It was either that or a forearm. One of the two.
I think he got a break with only being called for traveling because he had the bumper out.
3 turnovers now already for Garfield Heights. Something Lorain's going to need to capitalize on here. Still only 0-0 with 2 minutes into the game. Pettis stripped by Marcus Johnson. Johnson with a free lane here. He goes up. Shot is good.
He didn't try to do too much with that.
Nope. Pettis running the lead guard role here is interesting. We've seen a lot of Killian and Howard there. Kimbrough throws it out to Ruiz. Pettis gets in the corner. Trying to make something happen here. Finds Howard.
Get the spacing together, fellas. There's no time restriction.
Ruiz with it now. Driving in. Shot up, no good. Foul on the floor prior to it. It's going to be on Jermaine Marshall.
Yep. And again, Christian, nice and under control there, made a move.
Killian to inbound. Gets it to Howard. Howard back to Killian. Killian cross court to Kimbrough. Kimbrough trying to go to work here on Jones.
That's just a grab.
And a reach and a foul called there.
That's one of those you don't even get away with at practice.
Yeah. Big key there. You need to keep Jones out of the paint.
Well, that's one way to do it. Get him on the bench.
Jones out. And it will be Giles Brandon in. Another one of the returning seniors.
When you're in an environment like Garfield Heights is where kids change schools every year, you've got to put up with a little...
Shot blocked by DJ Pettis.
You got to put up with a little bit of the 6'9" guy shooting a 3 every once in a while, but you've also got to coach your team, and it's a different atmosphere. I've talked to Sonny about that many times.
Brandon with it, trying to go to work here. Looks for his man, can't find him. Good defense by the Titans, Christian Ruiz in particular. Little driving in, misses it off the side of the glass. Ruiz comes down with the rebound. Ruiz now pushing it up court to Pettis.
You know, as you said, Kelvin Little comes from St. Ignatius. You know, he's got some expectations. There's a travel.
Well, not only did he come from St. Ignatius, year 1 and 2 they were in the state Final Four.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
So.
I remember him when we played them in the district finals.
Yep, a lot of pedigree there.
Yep.
CJ Little bringing the ball up court. Guarded by Howard. Finds Marcus. Marcus pump fake. Johnson. Great pass. Just beautiful pass down low to Jermaine Marshall, who's able to go up and finish.
That's what happens when you get in the lane. Good things happen offensively, especially when you've got bigs down there that can finish.
Killian with it. Trying to work on Ben.
This is going to be a real challenge because the Titans rely on individual moves, and there's another steal.
Brandon with the layup, good.
You know, we don't run sets to get people open looks that often.
Yep.
And Garfield Heights, with the length and athleticism they have, it's going to be a challenge to penetrate.
Ruiz with it. Trying to make something happen here. He drives in, throws a shot up, no good. Kimbrough fighting for the rebound. out of bounds, and that is Lorain's ball off the foot of Giles Brandon. Ike Rouser.
Savon Little.
Savon Brown.
Savon Brown, rather.
Checking in for the Titans. Kimbrough and Howard out. And then for Garfield Heights, it will be Stephen Cornwell.
Also checking into the ball, number 1, Stephen Cornwell Jr.
Stack look here. Killian dumps it over to Ruiz. Ruiz with it now. Finds Pettis up top. Pettis tried to sneak one in there, stolen away. Brandon, no good. The follow is go. Corey Wilson. Excuse me, Sam Brown.
Titans still with a lid on it, 8-0. 5 minutes without a hoop. You're gliding
Killian
down
with a
8.
wild pass, but it works. Pettis misses the layup, and the follow is blocked.
If DJ had jump stopped and pump faked there, the defender might have hit his head on the glass. He was going to jump no matter what.
Very well. Killian to inbound, and we have a foul called.
2.
On Giles Brandon against DJ Pettis.
Yep. That's off. I mean, you very seldom see a foul called before the inbounder has the ball, but you did there.
Ruiz throws one up, no good, but he'll go shoot 2.
Yes, he will. Marcus Johnson with that one. Marcus Johnson is a 6'1" freshman. Several D1 offers already.
He's been getting offers since 6th grade.
Yep.
Been one of the top players in the nation since he was born, 2nd grade, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Recently just got an offer from West Virginia, one from Arizona State, Georgia Tech, Jackson State, name a few of them. First free throw good by Ruiz.
That opens the scoring.
Second one good as well. Calvin Little looking to push the pace here. Dumps it down low. Sam Brown with it. Throws it up, and he's fouled by Savon Brown.
When that ball is loose on the ground like it was right there, the Titans got to end up with it.
Samuel Brown, shooting 2 for the Bulldogs.
6'5" senior.
Nice looking athlete. The bank is open late on
that
Fridays.
It is. Tommy Benn back in. Marcus Johnson out.
Now he had a little bit of a smile. Let's see if he banks it again.
Nope. Front rim.
It would have. He shot it hard enough. He just didn't get it up in the air.
Saya Killian with it now. We'll see what he can do. Guarded by Little. Kicks over to Rouser. Rouser pump fakes. Looking for Howard. Howard has it now. Howard looking to make something happen. Picks up his dribble.
They know who they're very well scouted against Lorain here.
Tight defense, Rouser.
Ike Rouser, a catch and shoot guy. They're right up on him. Heat on the 2 drive and shoot guys, Killian and Howard.
Killian to Brown. Brown back to Killian. Killian spins, finds Rouser. Rouser deep 3, and it's good. Can't lose track of him anywhere. He will put it in the basket.
Yep, that was a deep 3, but that's what Ike Rouser is, a catch and shoot guy.
Miscommunication, Little misses the shot. Ruiz able to save it.
Never save it under the other basket.
And foul on the floor.
13.
Marcus Johnson getting ready to check back in. That'll be Little out. Micah Kimbrough in.
Yeah, Brown's got 2.
And that'll be Savon Brown out. Giles Brandon to inbound here. Throws it up. Ruiz with a nice little tip away. Yep.
Nicely done.
Killian with a tough contested 3. That's blocked.
Nothing there. Run the offense.
Johnson dishes it. Layup is no good. His own follow, though, is. That's Tommy Benn.
Kimbrough got away with one there on the initial shot.
Timeout called by head coach Matt Killian.
Titans have got to find something, an answer offensively, because they're not going to be able to spread them out. They've got us too well scouted for the 5 out to spread us out. They know who the shooters are and who the drivers are. And they're not going to go out on the perimeter against guys like Kimbrough and Savon Brown that are not threats to shoot it or put it on the ground. They're just going to stay back and play the back line.
I mean, you wonder if this is almost going to force their hand to break the glass here and bring out Joe Simpson or Caden Thomas.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
Yeah, because they are being outsized here at every level.
You see Lorain Sports Hall of Famer, 2-time Olympian Henry Patterson there at the door with Brian Corey. So Titans ball, I'm sure the talk was offense and rebounding.
Ruiz to inbound. Pettis, Kimbrough, Rouser, and Howard on the floor.
It was interesting because we had Mookie at the scorer's table and he didn't come in. Lorenzo.
Pettis with it. Kicks over to Howard. Rouser now in motion over to Pettis. Pettis looking for something here. Titans trying to scheme up a look here. Can't find anything. Get it to Rouser. Rouser kicks over to Howard. Howard on the wing.
See some more movement. They're doing a nice job taking away the back cuts.
Micah Kimbrough with it. A whole lot of nothing here for the Titans. Root over to Howard on the other wing. Finds Ruiz. Ruiz now going to work it inside. Up and in.
Nice job, Christian.
4 points for him so far. 26 to go in the first. Rouser defending Cornwell. Cornwell finds Ben. Marcus Johnson looking to get something here. Pettis on him. 13 seconds left. Pettis strips it away. Beautiful play. Ike Rouser with the 3. It's good.
2. It was a 2.
With the 2, excuse me.
Joe Miller with the call.
Beautiful little moment there. DJ Pettis doing what he does best, getting the strip, leading to points. And now only a 2-point lead for Garfield Heights. Lorain 9, Garfield Heights 11, and we'll be back to you after this.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
We're lucky to be where we are.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the JV.
There's a lot of hidden dangers out there in cyberspace. Never put your personal information online unless you ask your parents and they say that it's fine. Before you log on, don't be hasty. Please be smart with online safety. Stop and think before your connection. Use these steps for your protection. Online safety.
And we are back. Lorain down by 2, excuse me. Went on a little bit of a run there to end the first quarter, but still a lot to work on, Jay.
Well, Garfield Heights in the first quarter, 5 of 11 from the field. Lorain only 3 of 7, which talks to offensive rebounding that they had 4 more shots. Both teams probably turned it over a little bit more than they wanted to.
Yep.
Yep. Lorain with 5, Garfield Heights with 4. Thank you, sir.
DJ Pettis initiating the offense here. Finds Howard. Howard tries to dump it low to Ruiz. Turnover there. Marcus Johnson in transition. He's going to try to kick it out. He does. Tommy Ben now. Good job by the Titans to slow him down there. DeAndre Jones back in the game, guarded by Kimbrough.
Ball stopped.
Titans jumped it, and we have a foul called.
3.
It'll be be Cy Killian. His first.
Point of emphasis last year was that cylinder violation where you walk up into the guy's space.
Killian guarding Ben. Little trap here. Marcus Johnson fights right through it. Floaters up and good.
He's real good. That was a heck of a move between two guys. And, you know, 6'1" and a freshman, he's going to get bigger.
Yeah.
He's got a chance to be his biggest dad. Who played at Miami University at 6'5".
Oh, no, 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 my dear friend Jay.
But
Ohio University. As Howard goes up.
It was his brother that played at Miami. You're right.
My current college of choice.
That's right. Okay, now I am really confused because they called that foul on 5. Okay, I got it. I was going to say I don't see him, but that's 2 on.
Howard first shot, no good, rolls off the front of the rim.
This is going to be a little bit like a boxing match in terms of how are you willing to take the blows to get inside to get those shots? Like Jaden Garrett-Howard just took some body shots there. And then you got to get up and you got to knock them down.
Second is good. Little bring it up court, guarded by Howard.
What a nice luxury to have your Division I point guard be able to play off the ball.
Yeah.
Nice job by Micah Kimbrough keeping that alive. He wasn't able to get it, but
Killian winds up with it, and he just threw it out of bounds over Howard's head.
If you do that, they've got you doing what they want you to do.
Still only a 3-point lead for Garfield Heights.
That's what we didn't do against Cleveland Heights, was we didn't let them make us play too fast.
Marcus bringing it up court, guarded by DJ. Almost loses it, and he just throws a wild shot up and in. Are you serious?
I think that was a pretty under control shot there. That was really well done. Pettis with the foul.
Wow.
And he scored with the left there.
And
I mean, he is left-handed. But he just was so under control for that whole move.
Free throw, no good. Pettis winds up with it, kicks it up court to Howard. Howard now, spin move, up and no good.
See, there was nothing there. That's what they want us to do. Because back they come.
Little kicks it to, wow, okay, Jones, no good.
That's an all-night long shot as far as what the Titans were willing to give up.
Yep. Pettis left his feet, but the pass made it to Ruiz, who's unable to make the layup. Tommy Ben now kicks up to little layup, no good, and that'll be a goaltend, no shot.
Yep, cylinder interference, and the Titans.
Looks like if he didn't get up there, that was going in, but
yes,
we'll take it.
It was too. And quickly, Sonny Johnson voices his displeasure, and Mr. Jones gets to sit down again. When you're trying to get on ESPN, it doesn't always work out.
Samuel Brown checks in for him.
There was a double, and then a staggered double.
Killian doubled now.
You can see they're just trying to get it out of his hands. They're going to send 2 at him and make him pass. There we go. Now Mookie's in.
Mookie Lorenzo got injured in the first game, but he's been able to make a full recovery, come back here for the Titans. Player who really paid his dues, worked his way up.
Yep.
Spent last year as a junior on JV, did everything he could, took his opportunities when he got them, and carved out a role for himself in the rotation. Ruiz with it.
Just a little thing there. Christian Ruiz making himself available by posting up just to get the ball in bounds.
Killian with the fader, no good. Didn't get his feet set. Marcus Johnson wound up with the rebound.
Now, I don't know if it was by design, but the Titans had 4 retreating when that ball hit the rim.
Savon Brown waiting to check in.
Whistle.
3-second
I
violation
remember that
called.
Call from the 60s.
They do those still? It's Christian Ruiz to inbound. Savon Brown in for Micah Kimbrough.
It's almost like, okay, we've used that rule. We won't call it again.
DJ Pettis bring it up court.
You know, in football, they say you can call holding on every play. In half-court basketball, you could probably call 3 seconds on most every play unless you're running an offense like Lorain does, where they don't have anybody. That's not going to work.
Wild pass. Intercepted, but it comes back to Christian Ruiz. Right place, right time, and he makes the layup.
I could be wrong. Maybe it is going to work. But you do not. I mean, they're going to trap those opportunities, and they can do that because they're that much bigger.
Pettis guarding Johnson. Johnson with a nice spin.
Again. Look at that.
Shot's no good. Pettis with the rebound. Floats it up to Lorenzo. Dumps it off to Brown. Layup good. Cut the lead down to 1 with about 4 minutes to go here in the second.
Nicely done by the Titans that time on the break. Yeah.
Blocking foul called. That'll give Ike Rouser, Micah Kimbrough a chance to check back in.
Mookin needed a half a step there.
Ruiz
is going to get a blow, as is Pettis. And Johnson goes to the bench. Now, I don't know if that was by design that DJ's going to get a blow when Marcus Johnson does, but...
Very well could be. Cornwell in and Calvin Little in. You replaced your D1 point guard with the other D1 point guard.
Yeah.
As Cornwell has it.
I think that's what we call an embarrassment of riches.
I think so, too. Little dumps it off to Cornwell. Cornwell swinging around the horn. He gets it back. Shots up, and that one rims out no good. Savon Brown fighting for the rebound, and he gets it.
That was a man's rebound right there by Savon Brown.
Ike Rouser with a nice little stutter step move there. And we have a foul called. C.J. Little as Micah Kimbrough hit the ground.
Well, despite everything, Titans looking for the lead here.
Yeah.
Parker.
And they're also 1 foul away from the 1-and-1. Kimbrough to inbound. See if they scheme up a look here for Rouser.
Okay, I'm sure he's talking about Kimbrough's shirt. He's making him take him out because his shirt's not tucked in, and that's how the rule is supposed to be enforced.
Kimbrough out of the game.
The sad thing is you waited until the 10th game of the season to see it enforced. But that's the rule. It's not supposed to be tuck it in, son. It's supposed to be go sit down until you figure out why, son. And that was the right call, too. That was the Titan head shaking over the shirt. Now Garfield Heights upset over that one.
Killian with it.
And again, they're going to trap him everywhere. They don't want him to have the ball.
Ruiz trying to bring it up court. He finds Killian. Killian throws it cross court to Lorenzo. He's able to catch it. Back over to Ruiz. Ruiz fakes. He throws up a wild shot. No good. Savon Brown. And now they're fighting for it on the ground. It's a scrum. And a foul on Christian Ruiz.
Yeah, Christian laid the lumber to one of the Bulldogs. But that's good fight. I like that. So twice they had the chance to take the lead. Now DJ will come in and...
So will Marcus. Ben out.
How about that?
And Asai out.
So I'm thinking it's not a coincidence.
No, I highly doubt it. Again, DJ, very, very talented defender.
Yep.
Active hands, active ability. Long arms, and he's athletic.
A very skilled Marcus Johnson. He's been in a gym since he was old enough to stand up, I'm sure.
Yep. Drive, and that's an offensive foul.
Back at you.
Sam Brown got the elbow out in front of him. And Christian Ruiz took it, and that'll be Lorain's ball.
A little bit of acting there on Christian's part, but that's okay too.
It also helps for Marcus, when your brother's a Division I basketball player and your cousin's a Division I basketball player.
And your father and 2 uncles were both Division I basketball players.
Talented family.
Yep.
Christian Ruiz bringing it up court. Gets it to Pettis. Pettis guarded by Little. Trap coming, finds Rouser on the other side of the court. Rouser looking to make something happen. He throws it away.
You can't leave your feet to pass the ball, and knowing the trap is coming, you've got to get rid of it. You've got to reverse the ball against pressure. Nice rebound in traffic by DJ. He's going to shoot 1-and-1. That's 3 on Marshall.
Quick 3, and he's been their de facto backup big man when Jones is out of the game.
So it's been 15-14 for about an hour and a half, Parker.
Feels like it. Let's see if they can break it here. Pettis shot, no good. Can't miss those as Little brings it up court. Johnson unable to handle the pass. Now Cornwell got it by Rouser.
I thought that ball went out of bounds. All I could see was Joe Bach's head.
Ball thrown around here, and we got a traveling violation call.
He did.
Howard Guerra.
Howard, and Killian. Nice blow for them. Nothing lost.
Yeah, nothing lost.
It's been 15-14 since they settled Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think so. As DJ Pettis brings it up court. Starting 5 stands Micah Kimbrough in now. Savon Brown, they gambled for the steal, but that's blocked by CJ Little. Wow. Let him get up there. Now Christian Ruiz has it. He pumps. Little combated the body and just not able to get anything going.
Again, you got to go up like you want to make it, not like you don't want to get it blocked.
DJ Pettis, are you kidding me? Gets up and blocks that, and there's another good defensive play on the other end.
Jump stop at the elbow and make a play. That should have been your shot, Asaya.
Yep. Just want to jump back to DJ Pettis there. Wow, are you kidding me? Let's see what we got here. Yep. Johnson with the pass, and he gets up there and with the nice block.
Got it nice and clean.
Just smart transition basketball, 2-on-1. Gillian throws it up. And
this is the question we have to ask ourselves every day.
Yeah, and that's going to be on
Pettis.
He grabbed him. He's lucky.
We believe
just a
one simple
common foul, actually.
Start the movement. That changes
I believe his second.
Well, and see, they've warmed to something here now, because the Titans don't do a whole lot to get the ball inbounds.
No.
They line up 4 across and try to lob it. And when you're bigger than the other team, lobbing it, you know, is easy, but now we're small.
Yeah. Brandon shooting the free throws. First one, no good. Bumped out of bounds.
And it was off of Kimbrough's leg. Absolutely it was.
Yeah, it was.
Micah, that's 10 turnovers for the Titans in half a game.
Ben inbounds to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Pettis. Trap look there. He gets it cross court back to Ben. Ben sizing up Killian, trying to make something happen here. He drives in, takes it up with the right hand. No good. Follow no good. Killian tips it out, and Johnson comes up with it. Johnson, pass deflected by Kimbrough. Now Cornwell will slow it down. Never mind. CJ Little driving in. Layup no good. That one's batted out of bounds, and it'll be Lorain ball.
Hey, what's the score, Parker?
Well, I think it's 14-15.
Here comes Lorenzo for Pettis. Be interesting to see who they go to on Johnson now.
Ruiz kicks it over to Killian. Killian guarded by Little. Solid defender.
See, they're going to run 2 at him whenever they get the chance.
Switch to Ben.
Well, if they pick this, they'll double it.
Yep. Kicks it over to Ruiz, guarded by Jones.
They're going to play for one. I think they might try. I don't know. I don't know if they can handle a full minute of running.
Yep, turnover there from Kimbrough. Minute left in the half.
You got a guy not used to handling the ball against superior athletes. That was that. Micah does a lot of good things, but he's not a ball handler, and he was going with the left.
C.J. Little sizing up Ruiz. He drives in. He throws it wild. And that'll be picked up by Howard. Howard now stutter step. He goes up with it. Misses the layup. 30 seconds left in the half.
He saw Jones out of the corner of his eye for sure.
Brandon bringing it up court, guarded by Howard. 18 seconds. Clock ticking down. Ben guarded by Lorenzo. Looks like Killian drew the Johnson matchup. Johnson trying to get the ball. Little says no. He takes it, dumps it off. Shot up, no good from Jones. Rebound from Ben, and what's the halftime score? 14 for Lorain and 15 for Garfield Heights. What'd you see, Jay?
We call that all hat, no cattle. Nothing happened the last 4 minutes.
Yep.
I don't think 4 minutes and 11 seconds without a point.
Man.
Yeah, and Titans, they good defense, but you got to put the ball in the hoop, and it starts with passing and catching.
Yeah. A lot of turnovers. A lot of turnovers.
6 minutes and 28 seconds. Garfield went without a basket, and we're down one. So.
Yep. You got to assume Sonny is particularly happy in the locker room right now. So after this halftime break, we will get back to you with some hopefully more offensive action in the third quarter.
What kind of Titans are we? This is a question we have to ask ourselves every day as we walk these halls. In Lorain City Schools, we are passionate about kindness. We believe one simple act of kindness can start the movement that changes the world around us. As a school, our positive behavioral intervention and support approach, or for short, PBIS, model is rooted in kindness. Our goal as a school is to increase our students and staff's kindness to self, kindness to others, and kindness to our environments. When we increase kindness in our school, we will decrease the behaviors that interfere with the positive environments we want in every school in our district. Let's see what that looks like in our buildings. The expectation of kindness in our schools starts the moment you begin your day. Upon entering classrooms, it is important that we remember to be on time, be prepared and have technology and supplies ready, be engaged and maintain a clean classroom. Our Titan expectation to be kind to self, kind of others, and kind to our environment extends to the hallways, in our restrooms, in the main office, in the cafeteria, and on school transportation. Our staff will be here to model, teach, and reward positive behaviors with the goal of creating a school culture of kindness. That's because the common expectations are designed to be the standard in every classroom and every school in Lorain City Schools. Titans, we know you can do this. Let's show the world what kind of Titans we are.
The Warriors to Work program makes it possible for wounded warriors and their families to build new lives together.
When my dad left, I was like this big, but now I'm like this big. My dad got a master's degree in human resources.
Thanks to Warriors to Work that my dad has a terrific job.
The Wounded Warrior Project helps him by, giving him another start.
Now that my dad's home, I get a lot more hugs.
I'm really proud of him.
Find out more about Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home the brave.
And we are back now for some third quarter action after a stunner of the second quarter.
Parker, some stats. Lorain didn't score for the last 4 minutes and 11 seconds. And Garfield Heights didn't score for the last 6 minutes and 18 seconds. Which is why it's 15-14. Some more stats of interest. Garfield Heights 7 of 24 from the field. Lorain 5 of 16.
Marcus Johnson's going to head to the line there.
This may be the only way we get points in the game.
I mean, it's not like Lorain hasn't had great looks, but Garfield's been getting shots up.
Yeah.
They just haven't been falling. Now Lorain, will see how they adjust to that trap, which they were struggling with mightily early on.
Johnson with 7 now to lead Garfield Heights. Lorain out-rebounded Garfield Heights by 2 in the first half, 18-16, but Lorain had 11 turnovers in the half. That's going to be a foul on number 5, I believe.
Number 11, Micah Kimbrough. Tommy Benn to inbound for Garfield.
There's no excuse for missing a box out on a free throw.
No.
That's want to. Because you've got the inside position.
Jermaine Marshall, no good. Shots up, Tommy Benn, no good as well. Cy Killian with it now. He's going to bring it up court.
Make him play defense. He's riding him the whole way. And
foul called on Tommy Benn.
Joe Miller with the call.
3 very quick fouls. 3 fouls about 30 seconds into the half.
Yeah. 30 seconds. We got time for another one before we get to the 30-second mark.
That's true. DJ Pettis with it now. Guarded by Marcus Johnson.
They seem a little bit more organized. Nice cut there.
Christian Ruiz. Beautiful pass by DJ Pettis.
When they went to set the elevator screen for Killian, Ruiz's man stepped over it, and he back cut to the layup. He's got 8 to lead everybody in the game.
Tommy Benn shot up and good. Went to work on Isaiah Killian. Now Killian gets the ball back. Killian guarded by Benn. Here comes the trap. Fires it down to Ruiz. Good ball movement. Get it to Howard. Howard dumps it off to Ruiz. Ruiz dumps it off to Kimbrough. And a foul called there.
Okay.
Fouls on DeAndre Jones.
That's 2 there.
7:24 between baskets.
Howard with the 3.
And the Titans lead. Garfield Heights went 7:24 between baskets.
Jones lost his balance. Pettis and Johnson fighting for it. Johnson on the ground, and a timeout called by Garfield.
Sonny Johnson with a little bit of frustration there, as that was less of a pass than it was abandon the ball.
That it was.
So the Titans fought all the way back here. Garfield Heights' cold shooting has let them, but 19-18, the first lead of the night for Lorain, and it's the third quarter. Now this is, you know, as we talked at halftime, when teams are used to scoring a lot of points and you've got 15 at the half, some frustration can set in,
absolutely.
And you can want to score 20 on one shot, if that's as if that were possible. And I can see that Garfield Heights' frustration offensively.
Yep.
Everybody wants to be the man. That's one of the problems where you have a little too much talent sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, top to bottom, it's a super solid roster. A lot of returning seniors. And on top of that, 3 new players who are uber-duper talented. And
well, you've got Calvin Little, who's a D1 point player who's not scored. You've got 6'9" junior DeAndre Jones, who's not scored.
Yep.
So you've got some issues there in terms of offensively.
Yep. And then Jones just collected his first 2 D1 offers, I believe.
Okay.
Georgia Tech and Jacksonville. As Marcus Johnson goes to work here on DJ Pettis. Pettis trying to stay in front of him. He does. Gets thrown off the spot. Shot no good.
No, that was a good job by DJ.
Pettis with a nice entry pass to Kimbrough. Layup no good.
That was a nice pass. Then Garrett Howard and Killian sacrificed the bodies, and it's going to be out of bounds to Lorain.
C.J. Little couldn't control it.
And you can see Sonny Johnson's frustration. Garfield's trying to play faster than they need to.
Little tying his shoes, getting everybody a little bit of time to file into their seats here.
Because, you can almost hear these guys thinking, y'all only scored 15 and a half against Lorain.
Pettis to Howard. Howard guarded by Ben. Howard looking for something here. He stops. Kimbrough with a nice cut, and that's blocked.
Nice check out there by Marshall on Ruiz.
Brandon got up there to block it. Little dumps it out to Brandon. Brandon for three, no good. Marcus Johnson tries to come away with the rebound, but loose ball foul called there. Let's see. Number 11, Micah Kimbrough, his second.
Savon Brown quickly off the bench. As Sam Brown for Garfield.
Savon Brown also has two, I believe.
Yes. Now he's got three. Bad communication on the out-of-bounds play for the first time all night as they ran the interchange in the posts. And normally you would switch that, and Christian followed and Savon trailed, and the result was either a layup or a foul.
Yep. Savon headed down to the block. Brandon then shoot two. First shot, good. That ties it up at 19 here with 5:42 to go in the third. Second one good as well.
Okay, somebody's got 20.
Pettis with it, guarded by Brandon. Killian with it now. Miscommunication here, left Killian wide open, and he takes the three, no good off the glass, it rolled out. Pass a little bit over the head there, but Tommy Ben drives in, leaves his feet, finds Marcus Johnson in the corner. Johnson trying to do something here against DJ Pettis. He's driving to his left, step back. Pettis staying in front of him, forcing him to pass it.
Well, Pettis is trying to take his left hand away. Marcus's left hand, and DJ's doing a good job trying to take that away.
C.J. Little driving in, open lane, shot's good.
There was your D1 guard turning down the screen and crossing over.
C.J., talented player, been ranked very highly for a long time, fell down a little bit, never really developed the jumper, but very talented with the ball in his hands and his ability to drive. As Howard Guerra with the shot up, no good. Marcus Johnson comes away with the rebound, throws it up to Little. Little with a nice pass to Ben. Ben now stopped by Savon Brown.
The danger zone here for the Titans. I mean, it's a three-point game in the third quarter. There's plenty of time, but you don't want to let these guys feel good about themselves. And they're going to go to the line.
First shot blocked by Killian, second shot foul called. See what's on here. That'll be Asaya Killian.
That's three on Asaya, I believe.
Jermaine Marshall waiting to check in.
You talk about scorers not scoring. Asaya hasn't scored yet tonight.
First, no good for Tommy Ben. .6'1", 12th grader with some offers to go play Division II football.
Marshall comes back. He's got three. Now the Titans go small. Their two bigs are Ruiz and Killian.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of a zone.
Second one is good. 4-point lead now for Garfield.
Five in the game for Ben.
Killian with it now. Back to Howard. Howard guarded by Ben. Ruiz with the screen, fakes the pass out. He goes to drive up, shot no good, but we have a foul called. He'll go shoot two.
Marshall is going to be the first player to have four.
Bulldogs number 5, Jermaine Marshall. Christian Ruiz at line 3-2 for the Tigers.
I believe that's Tate Urban looking to check in. We saw him on JV earlier. Well, see, here's my conundrum. Number 21 on the varsity roster is different than number 21 on the JV roster, but that's definitely the same kid. So.
So, okay.
So
that's Caleb Urban for sure. Ruiz 1 and 2, huh? He's got 9 now. He leads everybody.
Cut the lead down to 3. Little sees a lane. He goes up and he makes the shot. 5-point lead now for Garfield. Quick.
And he's got the last 4, so he broke the lid and got on a little bit of a roll here.
Pettis over to Howard. Howard to Rouser. We'll see if he can get a shot up. Killian swings it over to Howard.
Nice cut.
Ruiz with it. He's a little bit high, though.
Well, they don't even want to give Killian the ball on the triangle.
Pettis drives in. Layup no good. Too hard. But the ball flies out, and Lorain will get control back. Pettis with it. Thought about the shot. Didn't take it. Back to Killian, and we have...
Ruiz is bleeding, I think.
So we'll see what the replacement is.
Oh, no,
here.
I guess he's not. I guess he just... The referee saw him get whacked in the head.
Gave him a second to collect himself.
Didn't realize that Christian's made a steal and you can't hurt him.
Cross-country runner. Anybody who runs cross-country has my immense respect.
Christian Ruiz said, he hit me in the head, you better check his hand.
Timeout called. 30 seconds.
By Coach Killian.
Now 5-point lead for Garfield.
You know, one of the issues right there where the benches are, when you have to inbound it in front of the bench, those benches should actually be back another foot or so.
Yeah.
You're doing your own man a disservice by not letting him have distance.
Yeah.
Because when you go to inbound the ball, you have from the sideline as far back as you can go, but the people on the bench force him up tight to the defender who can't cross the line, but doesn't have to. Help for students and families. Lorain City Schools wraparound services of care. There you see them on the screen. 440-830-HELP. 440-830-4357. Or help@lorainschools.org. We'll get you there. Also, you can get there through the Facebook page, I believe, Lorain Schools. Titans still have to inbound it right in front of the bench.
Lorenzo checks in for Lorain.
Now Ruiz getting a little bit more room, trying to push Coach Mendax McCall back a little bit.
Killian ends up with it. Guarded by C.J. Little.
Big possession for the Titans. Timing off again on that little set that they ran to get into the offense.
Ruiz driving in, playing a little two-man game here with Killian. Killian trying to get out of the corner. He does. Guarded by Little.
He's got to get rid of it.
Shot up and no good. Rims out.
Lid still on it for Asaya.
Cornwell with it. Guarded by Rouser. Get it to Ben.
Interesting that they sent Micah Kimbrough out of the game, but Mookie's shirt's not tucked in either.
Cornwell with it, looking to get something going against Rouser as Marcus Johnson heads to the scorer's table. Urban sizing up the defender, kicks it back out to Cornwell. Titans playing sound defense here. And as Marcus goes to the scorer's table, so does DJ Pettis. Urban with a pocket pass, deflected. Gets out, layup up and good. Giles Brandon making a huge impact on the game so far, with a chance to push the lead up to 8.
Yep. Who was the foul on? I didn't get it.
I'm not 100% sure.
Ruiz.
Okay.
His second. So the Bulldogs seem to have made a little bit of an adjustment on Christian Ruiz, who was the Titans' big threat in the first half.
Urban winds up with the offensive rebound. Wide open look for Johnson. Clanks off the side of the rim.
He short-armed that.
Pettis with it now, guarded by Brandon. Pettis throws up a shot, and it's in.
Boy, was that big, DJ. First points of the night.
Brandon throws up a shot, but
Lorenzo got him.
He'll head to the line and shoot two.
Lorenzo got a lot of him.
He did.
Now that puts Garfield in the bonus for the rest of the game, as well as giving him a two throws here.
Savon Brown waiting to check in for Lorain.
Brown 1 of 4 on the night. Oop, used it all.
Brown in, Howard out. Cornwell, second shot, good.
That was
Brandon, excuse me.
I'm just figuring out their names. There's a bump and run. That too was Brandon. But only the fourth foul.
Ruiz to inbound it. Killian back in the game. Lorenzo out. .131 to go here in the third. Killian crossing over, trying to get something here. Can't find it, gets to Rouser in the corner. Rouser tries to dump it off to Killian. Killian didn't cut. Now Little in the open court. Layup is good.
Oh, and then he taunted. There's
and that's a technical foul on Little against DJ Pettis. Sure, DJ's been doing his best to get under his skin so far tonight. Killian's going to shoot him. Whole team's currently trying to taunt DJ Pettis. Over a layup. Rouser shot, good.
I thought that they might have hit Brandon with one right after it because he came right up and got in the face.
Second one, rims out.
An 8-point lead. I'm sure that the scorer's table is saying, is that a... Oh, they're asking whether or not the basket counted. That's what it was.
Okay. 8-point lead now for Garfield. Ruiz to inbound. Pettis has it. Guarded by Little, or guarded by Ben, excuse me. Gets it to Killian. Killian back to Pettis. Pettis with it, swings it over to Ruiz. Ruiz look for something here. Pettis calls for the screen. Savon Brown goes to give it to him. Didn't get completely set there, though. Gets back. Marcus Johnson on him. Shot wild. Up, no good. Got his own rebound. He'll go up with it again and in.
Good fight. Big hoop.
Marcus and DJ Pettis with the steal. Picked Marcus Johnson's pocket clean.
Need a hoop here. Got the ball coming out.
Christian Ruiz with it now. He throws one up, and he's pushed. Foul called.
They're still calling him Q Miller.
So Q Miller it is, apparently. Maybe the JV roster was wrong.
Maybe he was Q Miller in the JV game, and we called him Urban. Garrett Howard back, going to give DJ a blow.
Can't understate DJ's impact on this game so far. Christian Ruiz with it now. Killian has it.
Got to have a hoop, guys.
Killian guarded by Little.
Chance to double
Sizing him up.
Move the ball, son. That's it.
Trying to see get something going here. 18 seconds left. Save on Brown. Intercepted by Little. Now Marcus Johnson has a lane. He goes up for the dunk and in.
That's pretty impressive for a freshman.
Isaiah Killian is now fouled, and that'll send him to the line for a 1-and-1.
It is 1-and-1 for both teams the whole way here. Tommy Ben.
Chance to make sure the lead's under 10 heading into the fourth quarter.
And double up.
.8 left. Micah Kimbrough checks in. Ruiz out. Ike Rouser playing that free safety role.
1-and-1 here for Isaiah. Yet to score in the game.
Lorenzo sitting at the scorer's table here. First shot, no good. Needed it. CJ Little has it, and he tries to chuck it up court. Cornwell gets a shot off in time, no good.
Would have been good if it counted.
After a quite a bit more eventful third quarter, Garfield Heights has a 35-25 lead with 8 minutes left in this game, and we will be back to you after this break.
No one knows where it comes from. Why some have it, and some don't. It's the fighting spirit, and it needs to be fed. It consumes fear, self-doubt, and weakness. It stands ready to protect those in danger. And to fight whatever shape the battle takes. Because as long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
Now for some fourth quarter action again. Garfield with a 10-point lead heading into this final frame of the matchup.
Well, you give up 15 points in the first half and 20 in the third quarter.
Yep.
And right now Garfield 10-0 on points off turnovers. And the Titans are just struggling to put the ball in the hoop. They had 11 points, which was their high quarter for the night, but they gave up 20.
Well, yeah, I mean, Garfield has 10 turnovers, and Lorain has no points off those turnovers, and you definitely cannot do that against a team like this if you have any expectation to win.
We let them get their tempo that quarter.
Pettis, Kimbrough, Ruiz.
Something with the scorer's book's not in agreement.
Killian and Howard, the 5 for the Titans. Looks like it was corrected. Pettis with it now, guarded by Brandon. Killian guarded by Little. Howard has it, looking for Pettis, he finds him.
Look where we're playing from, though. You can't run an offense from out there, fellas.
Coach Matt Killian trying to say something, assuming it's that, as he finds Killian. A lot of movement here, but nothing breaking for the Titans.
You're going to run that little weave. You got to run it where you can turn it and score. Now you turn it to get to the three-point line.
Ruiz gets it. Fakes the three. Now he's going to drive in, goes in. Layup is no good.
That
Garfield's
was a travel.
Fighting for it.
That was a travel. Yep. It was two Garfield Heights guys fighting for it.
Traveling violation. Lorain gets a break there. Actually, only an 8-point lead for Garfield after the score correction. So 33 Garfield Heights, Lorain 25, according to the scoreboard here.
So they took 2 away from Garfield Heights because they had 35 when we went to the quarter. Oh,
Howard just throws it away.
You can't leave your teammate like that either.
Johnson throws it up and he gets it in.
12 for Marcus now.
That time Pettis gets stripped and it's Johnson.
And
Johnson bring it up court.
This is how Garfield wants to play.
And he gets fouled by Ruiz.
Nope. He got fouled by Garrett Howard.
Okay.
It was his first, but Marcus to the line 2 out of 3 on the night. And it's right back to what it was at the quarter.
35-25 as Johnson misses his first.
2 out of 4 now. Coach's kids don't shoot 50%.
No, they don't.
Okay, I am not. Now Sonny's questioning the score. The score is right by what I have. Okay. I am not a math teacher anymore, but I do play one on TV.
Second free throw is good. That'll give it an 11-point lead for Garfield.
Biggest lead of the night.
Ruiz bring it up court. Killian. Looking to get something going against Little here. Pettis with it now, guarded by Brandon.
Little is just he's 6'3" and athletic. I mean, that's just not a good. See, there's no advantage to anyone with the ball here in terms of how long they are and how athletic they are.
Kimbrough on the cut, layup up and blocked by Johnson.
Know that it was blocked.
Couldn't tell. I mean, it looked like he got a hand up there, but Little defended by Kimbrough. Trying to make something happen here. He drives in, layup up and good and 1.
8 in the half now for Kimbrough, or for Little. Kimbrough's got 3 fouls. And you can feel this one getting away quick.
Caden Thomas checking in. Really some of the only height Lorain has.
Yeah, that's
Veterans benefits earned through your service in the National Guard or Reserve can offer a range of support.
I wouldn't be here today as a successful woman without the help that I received.
From home loans
the
to
issue
job.
is putting the ball in the basket.
Yep.
$14.
Pettis bring it up court, guarded by Johnson.
There's games when 14 doesn't feel like a lot, but when you've got 25, 14 feels like a million.
Caden Thomas going to work and he airballs the hook, but it goes right into Ruiz's hands, who puts the layup up.
Got to get the head around, big fella. Great idea. Timeout, Lorain.
12-point lead here for Garfield. Lorain needs to make something happen.
Absolutely they do.
Now, in this position, you've had issues advancing, right? Do you just bring in your shooters and hope? Or what's your mindset here?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, you've got to get stops for points to do any good, so you can't forget the defensive end. And if I was king of the world, here's the rule I would change: is I hate the timeout clock on the scoreboard. And they just started it again. It just went from 13 to 60 to 30. So Sonny Johnson's going to start to play clock and clock and score, I would think.
Yeah, clock it. Nope.
There it gets.
There we go.
Bouncing around like ice cubes on a hot griddle. Savon Brown in now. It'll be interesting to see if that's for Caden defensively or what the Titans do. You got to get a stop. In order to catch up, you got to get 2 in a row.
Yes.
And so you need a stop. You just scored. You need a stop. And you can't think about 12 or 14. You got to think about 2 points in a row. The safety motto, if you see something, say something. Share safety concerns with any school employee or adult. Call Safer Schools Ohio hotline 844-SAFER-OH. That's 844-723-3764. Or text the Lorain Police tip line.
Marshall, Johnson, Ben, Little, and it looks like Brandon in for Garfield. For Lorain, it's Brown, Howard, Killian, Pettis, and Ruiz.
And the Titans go small.
Trap doesn't work. Brandon gets it. Lane up. Layup is good.
That was too easy. That's how you draw that up, get it back to the inbounder going to full speed, and they never made him break stride. And it's very tough to do that.
Howard throws up a wild shot, no good. Brandon ended up with the rebound. Little passes tipped by Pettis. Scrum for it. Johnson has the ball. Shot is good.
That's probably the dagger. That's a 17-point lead now with 5 minutes to go, and the Titans are just throwing stuff up.
Yep, Pettis floater, no good. Now Johnson, shot is blocked by Brown, but Marshall is able to come up with it. Mike Rouser getting ready to check in. There's that shooting. So is Anthony Lorenzo.
Garfield Heights getting ready to run some clock. I think they're going to play nothing but a layup. If
Tommy Ben dumps it off to Marshall. Marshall,
wow,
no call. But Johnson, right place, right time, lays it up and in.
Whistle, timeout, Garfield Heights. And it's all of a sudden a 19-point game. It got away much quicker than Cleveland Heights did on Tuesday, and it's the inability of the Titans to score. You've got 27. You've given up 46. Your defense has been adequate. You got to put the ball in the basket in order to win, and we just haven't done that.
Well, the difference between, in my mind, the Cleveland Heights matchup and this Garfield Heights matchup, Cleveland Heights wants to run. They want to run, and they want to run up and down the court, and Lorain was able to slow them down and take them out of their game. Garfield Heights is perfectly capable of tearing you apart in the half court.
Well, but they also got the running game going here in this half, and it scored 31 thus far in the second half. Sign up for text notifications from Lorain Schools. Text Y or yes to 67587. School Messenger will send you updates from any building you selected in final forms. Connect with the schools and get updates from one system. Pray for a snow day. You'll be the first one on the block to know.
Lorain trying to find something, anything. Garfield Heights currently on a 15-2 run.
And it seems like more.
Yeah.
Garfield Heights trailed 14-12 till the last shot of the first half.
Yep.
And since then, the wheels came off. Whistle.
5-second violation.
5-second violation. It doesn't start when you're ready, fellas. It starts when he hands him the ball.
Little to inbound. Finds Johnson. Johnson guarded by Howard. Pettis out of the game now, and Howard drew up the assignment. And a double dribble called.
Call him for carrying.
Oh, carrying. Excuse me.
We checked that rule off, too. We've used 3 seconds and palming now. And tuck your shirt in.
That might be the first and last time Marcus Johnson is called for that. As Lorenzo throws up a 3, short. Brandon with the rebound. Cornwell back to Brandon. Brandon guarded by Rouser. Titans trying to trap here. They do, but easy cross-court pass and a wide open layup for Cornwell.
And one.
That 3 wasn't the dagger. That puts him up 21 with a chance to make it 22.
Killian with his 4th. Boy, this just went south in a hurry.
Yeah. Yeah.
8 at the quarter and 21 now, halfway through the 4th quarter.
as the ball bounces off of Ruiz's hands and back into the possession of Garfield Heights.
15-2 this quarter. Kimbrough for Killian.
Jones back in the game. Little throws it down to Jones. Kimbrough on Jones. Jones back out. Tommy Ben with it now. 3 minutes to go, and Ben just throws out of bounds.
He got rid of it before he got called for running over Kimbrough.
Howard throws it to Jones, who just stepped out of bounds, and ooh, let's not get ourselves technical.
If he'd have dunked that, who do you think would have got to him first? The officials or Sonny Johnson?
I think Sonny's taking him to the locker room at that point.
Now what? A bench warning against Garfield Heights. How about that?
State Rep Joe Miller not playing around tonight.
When the whistle blew, I immediately looked to see if everybody was tucked in. If you want to know.
Rouser with it now, guarded by Ben. Howard drives in, kicks it out to Lorenzo. 3 on the other side, and a foul called.
Going to shoot 3. The big dog got him. And he's going to, I would think he's going to come out for that. Fouling a jump shooter's never good, but when you're up 21, it's really bad.
First free throw, good. Looks like he knows he's coming out too. Started to walk off after the first free throw. That is Lorain's first points off turnovers in this entire game.
I can believe that.
Wow.
And interestingly enough, not in transition, but at the foul line.
Yep. James does head out, and Evans is in.
Is that who that is? Okay.
Rouser out. Two for 3 for Mookie Lorenzo. Tommy Ben with the ball now.
Whoop.
Turnover there. 19-point lead for Garfield Heights with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter here. DJ Pettis back in the game. Rouser now back in. Evans out. And Ruiz checking in as well. And Savon Brown out.
Zone for Garfield.
Lorenzo with it. Back to Pettis. Pettis with a deep 3. And, I mean, we're talking nothing but air there. I mean,
somebody opened the door, I think.
He missed the basket by 5 feet.
Brown and Evans.
Wow.
Be interesting to see if the Titans are planning on playing the foul game down 19.
Cornwell with it. Quick pass to Brandon. Brandon driving in, and foul called on DJ Pettis. Just stuck his arm in there.
Fortunately, they're not going to get shots for every time he got fouled.
That's true. There's about 4 on the way down there.
Because Mookie had his arm out in front of him. 2 shots.
Giles Brandon.
3 out of 6. Killian will come back on the second one. You know, now that's a learning experience for the Titans. If you're going to press man-to-man and trap that first pass, the second man, the third man, the guy on the other side of the floor has to sprint to the inbounder and take that away. Because once he gets a full head of steam like Brandon's had a couple times, there's nothing to stop him.
Off the foot of Savon Brown, couldn't corral the pass.
And to what end, I guess? Savon jumps really well at 6'1", but there wasn't a whole lot he was going to do with it down there if he caught it.
No foul called there.
Lorenzo bulldogged him.
Kimbrough jump stop up and misses the layup. Brown just throws it up.
Save on with 4. That's better.
Lorain trapping here.
See, that's better.
Good break for Garfield and smart kickball there by DJ Pettis.
Well, and the other thing that you have to do in that situation when the ball goes over your head is you have to sprint like your life depended on getting back into the lane, and the Titans are just a little bit gassed right now.
Little with it, guarded by Killian in the backcourt. Makes a nice move, gets by Killian, drives into the lane, but he's stripped by DJ Pettis. Gets thrown up in front, and Killian's unable to save it.
Got to put a little air under that one, but the right idea.
Josh Evans checking back in, Killian out. Johnson able to corral the pass, guarded by Pettis here, and over to Little. Little throws it over to Cornwell up top.
I think if Lorain would let them, the two teams would come to an agreement that nobody else had to score.
Cornwell driving in, pulls it back out.
See, they're interested in being done now.
Yep. Coach Matt Killian is not interested in that agreement.
Well, you got to learn to play the end game both ways, when you're ahead and when you're behind, which is why Garfield Heights is doing what they're doing.
For Garfield Heights, everything's about Dayton. Every learning experience they can get, because this is a team that believes they can make a run, and they very well could.
Are they Division II?
Yes.
So I'm not sure who they'd be looking at, as the JVs from Garfield Heights are lined up at the scorer's table.
Everyone out except for the shooter. Minute 32 to go, 20-point lead for Garfield Heights. Second shot, good.
He's got 4 now.
Howard with it. Guarded by Cornwell. Takes it over to Evans. Evans now driving in. Shot up and good.
And you're going to ask, why didn't they do that the whole game? Well, the JVs weren't in the whole game, guys.
Foul called on Evans, yep. Wasn't sure if they got him for an arm bar there, but
well, there's certainly nothing that I've seen tonight that would dispute Garfield Heights' lofty preseason ranking in the conference.
Even in the first half, I mean,
who has beaten them? Do you have any idea?
I will check.
Put you on the spot. Mookie for Evans.
Let's see here. Varsity basketball. They are 7-1, with their only loss coming against CGHS in Dayton. Or CJHS, excuse me.
Chaminade Julienne. Very good parochial school out of the Dayton area. I'm not sure where they're...
It was a neutral game, neutral site. Looks like it might have been a tournament game. With
well, there's
a
lot. They have what they what do they call it down there? But I think that's not yet
We'll see here. They beat John Marshall by 70 to open the season, then beat Cleveland Heights, then beat John Adams by 50, then beat Shaker, Warrensville Heights by 50, Glenville by 20, and Shaw by 40. free throws, good.
I don't know if you've picked up on this, Parker, but the Martin RPI, which is a basketball version of the Harbin system used to determine playoffs, is going to be used to seed the teams in the Northwest District this year for the first time. Nice catch by Savon Brown. And I can't imagine what they're talking about unless it's practice tomorrow. The Martin RPI is a way that they evaluate basketball teams similar to the football team, where it's based on your wins, your opponent's wins and strength of schedule, and their opponent's strength of schedule. There's a 3 or 4 tier, and it's not out yet for the boys. Expecting it sometime next week for the first time, and it'll come out statewide because you have to have all the teams in the database in order for it to work. But it's martinrpi.com, and it's really, I followed a little bit last year. And
similar to Drew Pastor?
It's similar to Joe Itel.
Similar to Joe Itel, okay.
Yeah, in that he ranks them by division, and rather than predicting scores, it's all just looking at your strength of schedule and who you've beaten. There's no difference between beating a team by 1 and beating a team by 40. You either win or you lose, which is good because you don't want teams running it up.
Right.
But the Northwest District is going to experiment this year, rather than having coaches vote, which can get to be a very political, you're in my league, you're not in my league kind of thing.
Right.
They're going to use the Martin RPI to rank the whole district, the whole region rather, and then spread them out into balanced districts. Double dribble is the call.
Titans deciding who's going to inbound. It's Howard. Browser checks back in the game, and Savon Brown will head out.
Wait to see Joseph get loosed inside. That's just not a good look.
No, just kind of threw it up there.
I mean, the out-of-bounds game's been a problem for Lorain tonight. And I understand you want to get something off your set, but you've got to do something when that doesn't happen. Garrett Howard with a give up. And that's going to get Golston to the line.
Savon Brown checking in. First shot, no good. Rolls out.
So the Titans in a little bit of a down portion of their schedule. Lost 3 of their last 4, with the win over Elyria being in there between Nordonia and the 2 conference losses this week.
Out of bounds, it'll be Garfield ball. 34 seconds remaining.
So I'm trying to think, who have they not played in the conference? They have not played
Warrensville Heights or Shaker, I believe.
Yes. So that'll be what's coming up. I guess I'm at this point. Let them dribble it out.
Yep.
Cornwell missed one. He had 4 in a row. Marcus Johnson with 18 to lead everybody tonight. Missed a couple, but got his own board. Nobody boxed out the shooter.
Intentional foul again.
No, don't call it that. Savon Brown with his 4th. And back to the line. Cornwell again. These will be his 8th and 9th free throws of the half. There he zeroed it in. For the Titans, Christian Ruiz with 11 is the only player in double figures. 9 for Ike Rouser.
Howard with it. Bring it up court. Defended by Cornwell.
Brown with 6. Evans with 2.
Layup.
Jaden will go to the line. Nobody's going to accuse these officials of taking the last few off. Lorenzo's got 2. Evans got 2. Pettis has got 4. And Gara Howard is going to go to the line with 4. 38. Doesn't win many Northern Ohio varsity basketball games. If you go down to Cincinnati, where they play tackle ball, 38's probably an 18-point win.
I cover Southeastern Ohio basketball and football. It's very similar. Same
Whistle.
sport down there.
Okay, I don't know what just happened. They're going to count the free throw, inadvertent whistle. Actually, what I think it was a lane violation on Garfield that gets waved off because of the make. Very nice. You see the spacing and the passing. Evans, his third. I think Coach Killian just told him, that's enough now. Corey Wilson will go. Oops.
Whoopsies. Hold the follow through. His facial expressions down there.
That was good up. You need a little bit more out, son. That's better. They're trying to run the clock out. You can let them.
And that should do it. That should do it. Could hear Matt Killian up here yelling no. As that buzzer goes off, the final score is Garfield Heights 57, Lorain 39.
They gave up 42 points in the second half after being down 1 at the half. And that's what happened. You let them get the game to their tempo, and they pulled away and took off. There's nothing else to talk about, Parker. That was a tale of 2 halves.
Yeah, I mean, it just... Yeah, I mean, even in the first half, it felt like Garfield Heights, just shots weren't falling. I mean, defensively, they were fantastic, and just they were getting those looks.
They turned the ball over a little bit too much in the first half, I think, but we didn't take advantage of that. We didn't score on any turnovers till the fourth quarter when it was an 18-point game and we made some foul shots.
Some positives and some negatives out of that. Number 2 team, pretty much consensus in Northeast Ohio. Very, very solid. And overall, I mean, for the Titans.
Well, it's back to the drawing board. It's been a tough week. You knew it was going to be a tough week coming in when you looked at the schedule ahead of time. You had to say at Cleveland Heights, Garfield Heights at home. Certainly the 2 favorites in the LEL coming into the season. And you had a good performance on Tuesday, and you had a great first half and part of the third quarter tonight. But when you're not scoring the ball, it's tough to continue to play defense, and the Titans just let this one get away by virtue of the tempo of the game.
Out of curiosity, did Isaiah Killian, how many points did he finish with? Any?
I don't think he scored.
Yeah,
no,
and that's tough.
1 from the line.
1 from the line, yeah, and that's your best player.
I'm just checking the score sheet, Joe. I have no idea what he's saying.
I am very confused as right now.
Well, what you doing at Ohio U, Parker?
Oh, goodness. Okay, so currently producing, associate producer on a basketball show called Hardwood Heroes every Sunday night at 11:30. If you get WOUB, which is the PBS of Southern Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, and it's on YouTube. Good time down there. Just finished the football season, so transitioning over to basketball, heading back end of the month.
Very good. And, you got the whole month off.
Yeah, from December 6th to January 17th.
Yeah, I used to love that when I was in college. We had the January term off. And then they switched it because everybody else started going to school in January and getting the good summer jobs.
Oh, yeah.
That's the negative of having January off.
Well, we came in a little bit late for break, so we didn't get any of the temp jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, it's
Except
tough.
for this one.
Except for this one.
Hey, thanks. Been good working with you, pal.
Thank you. You as well.
Safe back.
So, that'll do it.
Yes, it will.
Lorain falls to Garfield Heights, who continue to go on to 8-1 on the season. Lorain drops 3 of their last 4. And for Parker Pronica, Jay Ferguson, Joe Bach, be safe out there, everybody.